Oh, demos, you got to turn it the other way. You got to turn it around. You are in. There it is. Perfect. No. There you are. Perfect. That's the way to do it.
Good morning. How are you?
Good morning. I'm doing great, and thanks for your patience and your persistence.
Well, sorry about the technology snafu.
Hey, don't worry about it. I thought
Let
I would
me
start. Take your
let me
time.
get my headset in so you can hear me better.
Yeah, sure. Take your time.
And let me turn the sound on the PC so we're not hearing an echo around here. Okay, can you hear me okay now?
I hear you perfectly.
All right. So we got our Stratitude on, right?
I got mine right here. Absolutely.
Okay. And I went ahead and did some homework. So in case you're curious, I went on the computer, and these are all the guys that are available on the bench and bullpens
Boy,
for both teams.
That's absolutely beautiful. I love it.
And
I love it.
and the guy and the
You are demos making our broadcast beautiful.
yeah, and the guys in italics are the guys that actually played in the real game, the actual game.
Okay.
So you don't have to look up and see who played in the real game, who pinch hit, who was in the bullpen. Like in the bullpen, they had they had Ellsworth, Hargan, Law, and Williams were the four guys that pitched in the real game. So they're in italics.
And I don't do it as nicely as you, but I have it written here.
Yeah. But I'm just saying that's just for me too. So, and I've got my score sheet all here, all filled out. So I'm right here ready for you.
I wanted to recommend some logistical rules for this.
Sure.
My favorite line in Ken Burns' documentary Baseball was, "It's the only game where the defense holds the ball."
That's correct.
And the way I like to do this is, if you're pitching, you roll the dice.
Okay.
Then when I'm pitching, I roll the dice.
Okay. Well, let me do this. Let me get my phone in my little holder here so I can do it like I'm doing a broadcast.
Sure.
So, and then I'll twist the phone back around so it's lined up.
Yeah, so. You're now horizontal, but I just wanted to suggest.
Yeah, but I'm going to turn around just like that.
Yeah, no problem. And here's what I wanted to suggest, if it's okay with you, is
sure.
First of all, I'll do play-by-play. You do color.
That works for me.
Also, when you roll, I will keep my camera on the score sheet.
Okay.
When I roll, if it's not too much trouble, you could do a close-up.
Yeah, I'll keep mine on the score sheet. The score sheet.
You would keep it on the score sheet, but a close-up.
Lower it down a little bit. I guess is what you're saying. Yeah.
But
I've got my laptop up so I can see what everybody's seeing, so I can maneuver my phone to make it look good once you start rolling.
Okay, and therefore, like when I'm pitching, I just move it over and I show the dice.
Right. And then when I'm pitching, I'll move my stuff out of the way, bring the dice tray in, and show just the dice, and you show your scoreboard or score sheet, whatever you want to call it.
Exactly. Yep. One other
sounds like tandem strat.
Exactly. One other thing is that the defense will read off the X charts.
Okay.
Is that okay with you? In other words, if you're pitching and it's an X result, you're reading.
I'll pull up my defensive guy and read off the charts.
Right. And I'd like to go through the lineups if it's okay with you.
And I've got my cardboard defensive charts.
And I have my flimsy, but
whatever it takes, right?
With lots of tape. Uh, yeah. And I'd like to go over the lineups. I can read the.
Absolutely.
If you want, I can
I
read
can
the.
put it right here, and you can read it off right there if you want. But
Yeah.
you got it in front of you, so you know what's going on. So
Yeah. And if you want, you can do the lineups for Washington.
okay, that's fine.
Okay.
That's
So
fine.
for the
Let
Cleveland
me let me
Indians.
let me let me lower this down so you can see the lineups a little bit better, maybe.
Yeah,
Okay.
sure. And what's nice is I could use both mine and yours just for a what we would call redundancy.
Yeah.
And we want to thank everybody for being here. We'd like to hear from
This is
you
a
also.
maiden. This is a maiden voyage for sure. So
Yeah.
you know. So hopefully now that's people can
Well,
see that a little
it's a little hard
closer.
for me. It's a little hard for. Yeah, now I can see it. Yeah.
Okay.
I have it on my. By the way, I have it on my big TV also.
Oh, I've just got mine on my laptop. I
Yeah.
don't have a big TV up here, but I got my laptop
So
going.
for the Cleveland Indians, and I'm the manager, leading off Jose Cardinal in center. Batting second is Frank Baker. He's in left. Sims, the catcher, batting third. Hawk Harrelson in right. He's at cleanup. Batting fifth, Tony Horton at first. It's Klimchak at third, batting sixth. Larry Brown at second, batting seventh. Batting eighth, Eddie Leon at short. And the pitcher is Sudden Sam McDowell, and he is a left-hander.
All right. For the homestanding Washington Senators, I might add, we have steady Eddie Brinkman at short leading off, and then Tim Cullen will play second and bat second. The Capital Punisher, Frank Howard, is in left field. He'll hit third. Ken McMullen's playing third base, and he will bat cleanup. Brent Ilea is in right field, batting fifth. Super Jew Mike Epstein is playing first base, and he'll hit sixth. Dell Unser's in center field, hitting seventh. The Lover, Paul Casanova, will be catching. He hits eighth, and pitching will be Jim Hannon. On the regular season in 1969, he was 7-6 with a 3.64 ERA.
Beautiful. And I guess the Washington Senators take the field.
They do take the field, don't they?
Yeah.
So that means we need to get the dice tray in here, don't we?
Yeah.
So let me get my dice tray in here.
And Jose Cardinal stepping up to the plate here.
So let's move this over just a hair to make sure that everything is copacetic. Let me get it all straight. Give me a second. Here we go.
You take your
Here we go.
time.
One more.
We'll get
One
into
more.
a roll. We'll get into a roll.
Yeah, one
here.
more. I'll know where everything's got to be positioned once we do it once, you know.
Yeah, sure. It's beautiful.
So, all right,
beautiful.
so let me. Oh, I went too far. Let me go back over this way a little bit because I want to show. I want to keep the lineups in the view with the dice tray, just when you're batting.
Oh, that's fantastic. Yeah.
That's what I want to do anyway. So.
Yeah. No, that's good. That's really good.
All right.
That's
so
perfect.
hopefully
Perfect.
this is good right here. Okay.
Absolutely perfect. Yeah.
All right. So, and before we start, pitcher. I've already done this. I'm not. I'm sure you've already done it too. But the pitcher catcher hold for the Senators is a combined -4 because Jim's Hannon's a -2 and Casanova's a -2. I didn't know if you'd already done that or not.
Yeah, and I'm a 0.
You're a 0, correct. And I've got ballpark effects. I've got singles left are 15 and right 9, and home runs 4 and home runs 13 for right. Is that what you had?
Okay. And
not ballpark effects. I'm just using the regular effects. I didn't use ballpark effects. I just used regular
I
chart.
appreciate that. I know you usually do weather.
No, not for this.
Right. Beautiful.
Not for this. Not for this. All I did was use this chart right here. So and just took the number straight off of this. So
exactly.
I was trying to employ the KISS method, you know, keep it simple, stupid. So here we go. All right. So Jose Cardinal stepping in against the right-hander Eddie Brinkman, righty on righty. And we're underway. 410, and on Jim Hannon's card, do I need to show I guess I need to show Jim Hannon's card, don't I?
Oh,
so I need to have the picture card
where
you can see it.
I got it. I'm so
you got it? Okay. I mean, I can do it either way. It doesn't matter to me.
No, I got it. Yeah.
All right. But 410, we started with a catcher X right off the bat. Catcher X right off the bat, and Casanova's a 2E2. Is that what you have? You good with that roll? 410 being a catcher 2-2. X?
Yeah.
Okay. 2-2. All right. All right, 2 and a 17 on the X chart. Oh, let's give it the catcher X chart up here first of all. All right, a 2 and a 2 is a W/G, so it's possible ground out if there's no error involved. Because we did roll a 7. I'm sorry, I'm looking at 17. What am I doing? 2 and a 17 is a G2. Straight up G2 on a 2 and a 17 is a straight up G2 on the chart. And then this is an 11. So on the catcher, he's E2 and 11. There is no 11, so I've got a G2 straight out, clean as a baby's butt, as they say.
Jose grounds out to the catcher.
Yep. Casanova fires to
Paul
Epstein, and there's one away.
Casanova. There's one away. Now coming up is Frank Baker. And, you know, I want to tell you, given the tightness of our viewing, maybe we don't have to show the X chart.
Okay, that's probably a good idea.
Yeah. Just we can read off it. Here's Frank Baker, left-handed hitter.
Now, before we get going, is this thing right here, is this distracting, or do you want me to leave it in place?
Is what this? No, I like it.
This lineup thing here, is that distracting, or is that okay to be in place?
I like it.
Does it add something to the broadcast or not?
I think it does. I think it's an aesthetic compliment.
Yeah, nice accoutrement, as they say, right?
Yeah.
All right, so this is Frank Baker, not to be confused with Home Run Baker back in the day. So he's a lefty though against Hannon. All right, we got a 6-6 on Hannon's card. 6-6. Oh, we got a split chance. 1 to 10 is a double. 11 to 20 is a single. That's an 8. So that's going to be a double for Frank Baker.
Whoa.
On my scorecard.
It's kind of cool.
Look at it again. 6-6, and you can see it right there. Split chance, and the 8 falls into the double range. 2 asteroids, but nobody's on base, so it doesn't matter anyway.
Wait a minute. The 20 die was an 8?
Was an 8? Yes, an 8.
Well, wouldn't that be
I know it's kind of hard to see on this. An 8's a double on a 6-6.
Oh, against the left-hander. You're right. I'm so sorry.
Yes. Yep.
And, you know,
he's
I
left-handed,
like,
so it's...
Yeah, I like the idea that the pitcher rolls. I like that.
Yeah, because like you said, the pitcher has the ball. So.
Right.
All right, and now I'm going to step away from the way I normally play it. There will not be a D20 roll checking for balks or anything. We're just going to go straight on like we're in advance kind of deal.
You're playing house rules here, yeah.
I'm playing house rules because I'm in your house, so I'm playing house rules.
Right, Duke Sims.
All right, so Hannon against Sims, another lefty matchup. Both results have come off the pitcher card so far. I haven't anything off the batter card yet.
Just underway.
Maybe the dice are loaded. 5-8, and that is a ground ball second base A, so that means the runner's going to get to third.
Oh, you have this memorized. Wow.
Yes. Cullen throws over to Epstein for out number 2, but Baker does make it to third base.
2 down.
And so far 3 for 3 on the pitcher cards.
Right.
Really unusual there.
Well, this is a clutch situation.
Yes, it is. For the Hawkaroo. And if he strikes out, he's going to grab some bench. So, but here's Hannon. All right. Well, again, we're off the pitcher card. 6-7, and I got it as a walk. They didn't want any part of Hawk Harrelson with first base open. They didn't want to mess around with first base open. They're going to go after Horton instead.
Yeah, first and third, 2 outs, and we can forget about the idea of who does play-by-play. We're both doing play-by-play.
Yeah.
It's first and third, 2 down. Now Horton, clutch situation.
Yeah, I just don't want to step on your toes. That's all.
No, you could never do that.
Okay, all right. So Hannon to Horton, clutch situation, first and second, 2 outs, and top of the first, no score. And this time we're off the batter card, 3-11, and that is a ballpark single chance. And the devil die comes up as a 1. I know it doesn't look good on my dice thing here, but that is a 1.
Whoa!
So it is a single. But it's one star, so it's a bases loaded as far as I can tell.
Well, wait a minute. Doesn't Baker score on a single one?
I'm sorry, Baker was on third. I'm sorry, I was thinking he was on second base.
No problem.
So Baker scores. Harrelson stops at second. It's 1-0 Cleveland Indians.
Right.
Top of the first. And Hannon's having some issues.
Oh, yeah, I'm so sorry. And by the way, I'm not hyper competitive. I mean, you know.
Oh, I'm not either. This is all for fun. I don't care.
Exactly.
We're not in any Strat-O-Matic tournament or anything like that.
Right.
All right, so you got Lou Klimchak. Is that how you say it? Klimchak?
Yeah, Klimchak, yeah. First and second, clutch situation.
Yep. and we got a 5-4 off of Hannon. That's a fly ball center field X, and that's Unser. Unser's a 2E12
He's
according
good.
to my records. 2E12.
Yeah.
So we'll see if he can haul this in. 2 and a 9. That is a 9. I don't know how well it shows up there, but that is a 9. 2 and a 9 is an F2.
He gets to it.
And a 6, and he's an E12. Center fielder, E12. There's a 6 right there and a 2-base error for Dell Unser.
Oh, my goodness.
Right in the middle of the E2. There's a 6 sitting right there.
Scores. That would be unearned.
Yep, definitely unearned. Horton goes to third.
Yeah, and that's the first error of the ball game. I'll tell you, Ted Williams. You're Ted Williams.
Yep. He's not happy with Dell right now.
Oh, Lord. And he's a great fielder.
Normally, but 12 is a little high for error rating in center field. He must have made a lot of errors because that's pretty high for an outfielder to have a 12.
I don't know.
Usually they're single digits.
Yeah.
All right, let's go to Larry Brown. What can Brown do for you?
Yeah.
All right, so Brown's up second and third, 2 outs, 2 in already. They got to stop the bleeding. We got a 2-3, and that is a ground ball first base C. That's going to end the inning.
So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, a walk, a 2-base error by Dell Unser.
Yes, indeed.
2 left on. After a half, we have Cleveland 2. And Washington coming up.
All right, so now since you are going to be rolling, I'm going to switch. I want to make sure I got my score sheet where you might want it here. There's a score sheet showing the lineup and where I'm going to score it, and I still kept the little accoutrement thing to the side here. So is that okay on your end?
That's fine with me. If you can show the cards, that would be.
Okay. Okay. That would be even better then. Okay, you don't want me to show the score sheet necessarily, just mainly the cards.
Yeah, I have the.
Okay.
You see, I have it just for my own reading.
Right.
Now I could show the cards also and keep moving back and forth.
No, you don't. No, let's keep it simple, I guess. Maybe.
Okay, Sudden Sam McDowell. Sudden Sam.
Can you see the
mount?
But can you see the cards on my end? That's the thing.
Perfect.
Are they showing up okay? Okay.
Perfect. Yeah.
They look a little blurry on my laptop. That's why I want to make sure the focus is not screwed up.
Yeah, that's perfect. Okay. Here's Sam McDowell now, getting ready to start. The wind up. The pitch to Eddie Brinkman.
Yes, steady Eddie.
That is a 6-11, right-handed, flies to right X.
That's Mr. Harrelson.
He's a 4-5.
Hawkaroo.
Hawk is a 4-5.
You love those 4 outfielders, don't we?
Oh, yeah. 4-5, 16-4. F2, he gets to it. E5, 6-10-11. And he makes the catch, Hawk.
How about that? Hawkaroo makes the catch.
Brinkman is retired.
Yeah, it's Tim Cullen, second base.
Okay, McDowell. McDowell looks in. He gets the sign from Sims. Here's the pitch to Cullen. That is 1-8, left-handed, flies it to center for Jose Cardinal.
2 easy outs. Start the game.
Yeah, if it's
now
okay, I'll read them.
Okay.
That's true, Bijan. Bijan Bain is my friend who's here watching the game. That's awesome.
Okay, I haven't seen him before. How you doing, Bijan?
Bijan is he's a journalist. He's an author. He writes on various topics: culture, sports, history.
I can't give him a nickname, can I?
Sure.
I was going to call him Bijan Mustard, but if that's offensive, I'll take it away.
I call him BB.
Oh, okay, BB. That works too, I guess.
2 outs, nobody on. Here's the big man.
The big man, Frank Howard.
We're going to walk him.
Walk him with nobody on?
Yeah, because I just want to annoy you a little bit.
Okay. Intentional walk. He's getting Barry Bonds treatment here. Here's Ken
Hey,
McMullen.
can I just tell you something? Last night I was chatting with Kathy, and I told her I'm going to walk Howard maybe every time he comes up.
Oh wow, that will make Ted Williams upset.
That'll annoy you, yeah. But I'm allowed.
I mean, unless he comes around and scores on a double or something, then it's a different story. So
Yeah. Here's Ken McMullen now. I know that is sort of disappointing.
no, you're the manager. You do what you want.
Yeah. uh, uh, here's the pitch from McDowell. To McMullen, 411 right-handed. That's a single 1-6. It's a 9. He lines it to short, and it's caught by Eddie Leon.
Another steady Eddie. You got two Eddies at shortstop.
That's right. And the side is retired.
So it's 2-0 after one.
Okay.
Now we now I got to redo my other setup for the.
You see,
We'll get it by about the third or fourth inning. We'll have it down. We'll have it down pat by the fourth inning.
So. I think we're going to have it down pat by now.
I don't know. I got to make sure that I've got everything where you can see the dice tower and whatnot, because that's the only thing that's important. The lineup part really is not that important. It's the dice that matter.
We're at midlife crisis. We're really not hyper competitive.
No.
I'm just playing around, having fun.
Yeah.
Wow, great commentary from BB. Eddie Brinkman was Pete Rose's high school teammate. Can you imagine those two in high school on the team? I tell you, he knows his history, and it's not just
knows his onions. Huh?
Wow. It's not just baseball though. It's culture and history.
How about that? And as happens a lot of times, the guy makes a nice defensive play, he leads off the next inning. So
yeah, Eddie Leon.
Eddie Leon, steady Eddie.
Oh, I'm sorry.
All right, here we go. 3-10, and that's going to be a ground ball to second base that Tim Cullen puts away for out number one. And that'll bring up the pitcher, McDowell, who's hitting off pitch hitting card number 2, according to my records.
That's correct. He's a 2WL.
Okay. Yep. And what I decided to do is I went ahead and moved this out of the way because I want to really get everything on the dice as close as possible.
Hey, no problem. No problem.
So I really want to focus on the important stuff, the meat and potatoes.
And by the way, this is slated to be a premiere.
Oh, okay. That I can go back and watch and laugh at it later, right?
Exactly.
All right. So, and McDowell, let's see, he is a lefty.
Yeah, he's a left-handed hitter.
Sometimes pitchers will pitch lefty and bat righty, but he does bat lefty according to his pitcher card. So he's a 2WL. All right, we get a 1-9, and that's going to be a strikeout.
2 away.
2 down, flip the order back over to Cardinal.
I love Jose Cardinal.
He grounded out to the catcher his first time up on a little nubber start the game. 4-6 against Hannon is a 1-3 single, but that's an 8. So that will be a ground ball to Mr. Epstein. He will take it to the bag himself to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down. Much better inning for Hannon.
Hannon looks a lot better there.
Yeah, he looks a little sharper now.
And here comes Sudden Sam, bottom of the second now.
And is it Aliyah? Is it Aliyah? Is that how you pronounce it? Aliyah?
Yes, Brant Aliyah.
Okay. Brant Aliyah. Okay. So Aliyah, Epstein, and Unster do up for the Senators.
Right. And I'm rolling here. You see how it's.
And I'm going to try to avoid calling them Nationals, but it might slip.
Yeah. Sure. Well, they were called the Nats.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm so ingrained in watching the Nationals the last 5 years that sometimes it slips.
Okay, here's McDowell. I'm rolling.
All right, Sudden Sam.
And the pitch to Aliyah. That is a 3-5 left-handed base hit for Aliyah.
Straight up base hit. No clutch situation here.
We don't have your card showing.
Oh, I'm sorry. That was the one thing I was missing. I'm sorry. Let me bring it back up
problem.
Here. All right, so Aliyah, 3-5. It was a 3-5, right?
Yeah.
Left-handed straight up single here. There's Omega symbol there, but it's obviously not a clutch situation. So
Exactly, and we're not
and
holding.
Aaliyah does not run well, so I'm not going to try anything funky. So he's just going to stay
Yeah,
where he is.
I have a
And here
mind to
comes
walk the Super Jew,
Super
but
Jew with a guy on first base already.
we're gonna let him hit.
Okay,
We're winning
that's
2-0.
only fair.
I don't
Yeah.
want to piss you off.
Hey, he's got some home runs here in column 3 against lefties if he
You're a
gets
good
the right roll.
sport. You're a good sport.
If he gets the right roll, roll that 3 on the white die, and we'll be all right.
Oh yes, I'm rolling. I'm so sorry. Here's Sam now. McDowell. And the pitch to Epstein. That's a 1-9 left-handed. Struck him
Oh, he
out.
struck him out. He was going for the downs and came up with nothing but air.
Yeah, we can say it at the same time. It's great. I mean, we can both jump in anytime. Here's Unser now, left-handed hitter.
The only thing is there's a slight delay, so I hear your dice roll, but I don't see it for like 2 seconds. So it's just the way on the
That's all
computer.
right. That's
Just
all
the way
right.
it works out. So here's Dell. He's made that 2 base errors in the first inning that cost him.
Here's a chance for redemption, and
yes,
there's something kind of counterintuitive about having the pitcher roll, but I like it. I like it.
No, I think it makes sense.
Yeah, here's McDowell from the stretch. The pitch to Unser. That's 5-11 left-handed. Grounds it to second.
Oh, that's a 4.63 DP.
Yeah, Brown steps on the bag and then throws it over to Horton for an inning-ending double play. You can score it any way you want. 4-6-3.
That's the way I scored it. 4.63.
Yeah,
just to keep it simple. But
yeah, we've gone 2 innings, and it's a 2-0 ball game.
Yes, indeed. But
We're
there's still 7 innings left.
And
so.
if it's okay, if it's okay with you, we'll take a break for 2 or 3 minutes after the third.
As many breaks as you need. I can go refresh my coffee. It's a good excuse to refresh my coffee. And even though we're doing this as a tandem tag team, I'm not opposed to a trivia question if one comes up. So just to throw that out there.
Yeah. If anyone wants to do a posted trivia, I won't be using the background music though because
no.
The reason why is because when I do premieres, they always flag it.
Oh yeah.
As a copyright, even though it's not a strike. I just don't like.
Yeah, exactly.
I just don't
it's better to keep them. Better to keep them off your back.
Right. I've already lost my monetization. I used to monetize. Okay, it's Frank Baker coming
so I'm showing,
up.
Yep. Hannon to Baker, and Baker his first time up hit a double, started the whole mess. We get a 1-7, and that's going to be a ground ball to second for Tim Cullen.
1 out.
1 down. For the Duke. See the Duke of Earl? I don't know.
Duke Sims.
Duke Sims. Another lefty. 2-11 for Sims. Oh, he got plunked. He didn't like it.
Oh, he hit him.
Came inside and hit him. So he's plotting his revenge for the bottom of the inning sometime along the way.
Whoa.
Remember, there's no DH, so Jim.
A drop here. I don't know if this makes it more difficult for people to see, but I'm going to raise that up. Here's Hawk Harrelson now.
Yeah. And Hawk walked his first time up. They didn't want any part of him. So
Hawk walked.
5-9 for Hannon is a ground ball shortstop. Hey, looks like a 6-4-3 double play to me. Tailor made.
That's exactly right, and the side is retired.
Yep.
We have
dot there, but of course
Ivan Morel wants to do a trivia. You want to do it top of the fourth, Ivan?
Top of the fourth, and then we take a break after the trivia. Does that work for everybody?
That's perfect.
All right. I don't want not to put words in your mouth, but
no, it's perfect. I'm
all right. Let me get my cards back in. I got to remember the routine now. So
yeah, bottom of the third. It's a 2-0 ball game.
We got the lover Casanova coming up.
Casanova, I know, is a favorite of BB.
BB likes Casanova.
He does, yeah. He likes Washington. Okay. He
does. Okay.
I think you lived there for a while, didn't you, BB? but he's from the Boston area originally.
Oh, okay.
Okay, here's McDowell facing Casanova. Bottom of the third, 2-0 Cleveland. Here's the pitch to Casanova. That's a 1-5 left-handed. Struck him out. That's number
him
2.
out.
That's number 2 for Sam.
Yep. And now Hannon using pitch hitting card number 1.
McDowell, the windup, and the pitch to Hannon. Right-handed hitter, 6'10", grounds to short X. And of course, if I make any errors on the readings, you correct me.
Oh, I got the chart right in front of me, so we're good.
That's Eddie Leon. He's a 438.
He's not so steady, Eddie.
Eddie, 4-4. That's going to go through for a base hit S1. E38, 6'11", 15. Oh, wait a minute. I read that on the wrong. I'm looking on the wrong chart. Hold on. It's a 4-4 D2. Oh, wait a minute. I'm still looking at the wrong.
It's an SI2.
It's an S2.
What I've got.
S2 E38.
But there's no error because there's a 13, 14, and 16, but no 15.
Okay, very good. I'll take your word for it. It's a base
so it's SI2.
It's a
base hit, but nobody's on base. So how about that? Takes the pitcher to get a hit off to somebody else's card.
Yeah.
Obviously, Hannon will not be going anywhere.
Yeah, we're not holding him.
Now, and Eddie Brinkman flew out to right his first chance. He's going to try to do something.
Okay, here's McDowell from the stretch. He gets the sign from Sims. The pitch to Eddie. That's 1-5 left-handed. Eddie, base hit.
1-9, 1 asteroid.
It's first and second.
How about that? And Tim Cullen coming up.
And here's Tim Cullen, right-handed hitter.
Yep.
Top of the fourth, trivia from Ivan. Here's McDowell now. And the pitch to Cullen. That is a 2-8 left-handed. Grounds it to first and second. A. You probably know it by heart. It is
That's
a double
3-6-3. That's the second double play they've turned in this game.
Yeah. Does that happen? 3-6-3?
Oh, that happens all the time.
Yeah. And the side is retired.
I know you play it where they step on the bag and they tag the runner coming, but a lot of times the first baseman will just heave it to short and they'll do the relay right back to first.
We've gone 3 innings.
And now we got trivia time, huh?
Yeah, it's 3 innings and
then trivia and break, right?
Yeah, and just a 2 or 3 minute. And
yeah, just enough time for me to go in and refill my coffee.
And enough time for me to make a pot and do the other things. Ivan, we're ready for your question. Here's the background. Crowd loves it.
Do I need my be right back sign, or are we just going to go with yours?
Well, we could do both.
If I can find it. I got it hidden somewhere. I had it here somewhere. I don't know where I put it.
No, you're good. You're really good.
In all my junk, it's around here somewhere. But I think we'll just go with yours because I don't. I'll just use my Strat-O-Matic sticker. How about that when it's time?
That's fine. We're waiting for Ivan.
Okay.
Wait for it now.
No Googling.
No Googling. It defeats the whole purpose, people.
Yep.
And this game is going beautifully.
Smooth as not quite smooth as a baby's ass, but not quite smooth as a baby's ass, but it's getting there.
But here it is. Who is the only major league player to lead the league in hitting in 3 different decades?
That might be George Brett, if I had to guess.
We have to put it in text. That might be hard.
Oh, I'm sorry.
But you're in your laptop.
Yeah. I'm on my laptop, so I can do it. I'm going to put George Brett.
I put Ted Williams.
I think he led in 70s and 80s and 1990 as well, I think.
Midlife Crisis says George Brett.
So I know Brett led the league in 90, and I the 70s. And I know he hit 390 in 1980 to lead that. So,
oh boy,
I'm pretty confident on that one.
the answer is Brett. I assume he hasn't clarified. He says, "Well done, you are correct." Who's correct?
I'm hoping he's saying that me and midlife are correct. Yep, I knew it was three. I knew it was 1990 because he happened to win it right at the first year of the decade. So that kind of got him going here.
It is, Ivan. Great question. I'm Jeffrey Guterman, and I'm here in Studio B. I'm here with Demos, who is in Virginia.
I'm in Studio something. I don't know where, but I'm in Studio something.
We've gone 2 innings. And this is a 2-0 ball game. We're going to take a break. I'm going to make coffee, and we'll be right back. Well, we're back on Jeffrey Guterman's Studio B. And I was just thinking during the break, you're good at this. You're very in sync. And I'm not talking just about the technology, but you're very in sync with me. And you do a good job with this. So we're going to head to the top of the fourth.
All right. And Jim Hannon has a 5 for his fatigue, so he's okay for now. But he's got to deal with Tony Horton leading off, though. And let me make sure dice tray is back in position now that we've got everything where it needs to be. Why is the dice tray not moving over? It's a delay on my laptop, so that's what's throwing me off a little bit.
Hey, no problem. No problem.
I'm moving. I'm keeping thinking I'm going to see the change. I don't see the change for like 10 seconds. There we go.
If it's
Now
okay
you
with
can see.
you, I'm good
Yeah,
to go straight through to the seventh inning stretch and then take a
works
break.
for me. Works
Okay,
for me. And if Kathy wants to do a double shot in the seventh, I'm good with that too. So,
that's great.
not to put any pressure on her, but I'm just saying.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's almost like a tradition, the double shot's almost like a tradition.
Absolutely.
All right, so Jim Hannon against Tony Horton, and Horton singled his first time up. 3-7 and right-handed. That's danger. 1-5 is a triple. That's a 15, so it'll be a leadoff double for Mr. Horton.
Isn't that, wait a minute, isn't that a single?
3-7.
Yeah.
Horton right-handed. 3-7.
Yeah.
You're looking at the left-hand side. Hannon's a righty, so Horton, you got to look at the right side of Horton's card.
Yeah, I have on 3-7 triple 1-5 single the rest.
Oh, I had a double. I don't know why I was looking at double. I was looking down at 3-8 and I saw the double. It is a single. My bad.
And that's what's good about having two people reading. You get
Yeah, you can catch the errors real quick. So
exactly. So Horton is on.
yeah, and we're not holding Horton on. So
Here's
and Mr.
Klimchak.
Klimchak, good double play candidate. Maybe we'll see.
Oh yeah, left-handed hitter.
2-8, and that's a single 2 asteroid. That's even worse.
Oh my. Horton rounds second, goes to third. First and third with no outs.
No outs in the bullpen might start getting some activity here very shortly.
How's the
If
infield?
Hannon keeps this up. Oh, we're back for the double play.
Okay,
We'll give up a run to get 2 outs.
Okay. Here's Larry
Brown. 1-4. That's a pop out to short. Infield fly rule. That helped.
That's a perfect out for Hannon.
Yep. Now double play will get him out of the inning.
Here's Eddie Leon now.
So I don't want to game the system by looking at Leon's card and see how many A chances he has or whatever. I'm just playing it strategy wise like I think we would play real baseball. So even if he doesn't have a whole lot of A chances, I'm not going to sit there and analyze the card and say, well, because he doesn't have A chances, I'm going to play the infield in. To me, that's gaming the system. So
I agree, and I like to avoid that also. Sometimes I find myself sneaking a look.
Yeah, but I mean, I want to manage it like I think a manager in real baseball would. I don't think that Ted Williams is going to look at Eddie Leon and say, "Oh, he didn't hit many double plays, so I'm putting the infield in now." I just don't think he'd do that.
Right.
So Leon, is it Leon or Leon? I guess it's Leon, right?
I go Leon.
Leon, okay.
Yeah.
All right. So runners at the corners, infield still back for the double play, 1 out. 2-5, and that is a 1-3 single. 14 though is a line out to short, so he gets out of it again with a out with no advancement.
Steady Eddie.
Steady Eddie hits to the other. Eddie hits to the steady Eddie, and now all they have to do is get out McDowell and then get out of the inning. Of course, infield back to normal now with 2 outs. So, but it is a clutch situation. But pitcher cards don't have clutches on them, so
that's true.
So there's no worry there.
And by the way, I really go ahead. Yeah.
2-8. It's a strikeout to end the inning.
Yeah,
I jumped the gun there. Sorry about that.
No. That's the second strikeout for Hannon.
Yeah.
The side is retired. No runs, 2 singles to lead it off. They were both left on base.
Yeah, but he kept himself in the game by getting out of that mess. So
I really think that Strat-O-Matic, it's past due time for them to create super advanced pitcher hitting cards. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yep. Or either create pitchers hitting cards, actual real cards for that individual pitcher that if he had 100 at bats as a starting pitcher, then they need to create a card for him like they do in the modern seasons,
That's true.
All right, now, do you want me to go ahead and write in the intentional walk to Frank Howard right now, or
no? Well, leading.
Are you going to pitch to him this time?
No,
you going to pitch to him this time?
2-0. We'll
You'll give him a break.
Yeah, we'll pitch to him. I'm
okay.
showing the cards here. I think
No, you do the dice tray.
Oh,
pitchers do the dice tray.
Right.
Batters show the cards.
Yeah.
At least that's the way we had been doing it. So and it had been working pretty well. So
yeah, I got confused. Okay, here's the big man.
The big man, Frank Howard.
Hannon winds and deals. That's 6-4.
X chance.
Oh, those
Cardinal.
damn X's. That's a 6-4 right-handed. Wait a minute. Oh, against McDowell. I'm sorry. 6-4 fly ball center X. That's for Jose.
Yep. Jose, can you
is a
see?
2. Yeah, he's a 2-7.
Yep.
Bear
Should
with
get
me.
it, you would think.
Huh?
He should get it as a 2-7. He should make the
Oh,
play,
yeah.
but you never
Jose's
know.
a good fielder.
But that devil die is evil, so.
That's a 2. He gets to it on an F2. And he is an E7, 6-12. Uh-oh, this might be a problem. 6-12, 17 on an E7. It's a 2-base error for Jose.
Oh, how about that?
So both center fielders have made 2-base errors in this
And
ball game.
both center fielders that are supposed to be good fielders, no
I
less.
loved Jose when he was on the Cubs.
That's where I really knew him, was on the Cubs in the 70s.
I thought he was a really great center fielder. They never had a good center fielder, and he was awesome. Okay,
I'm assuming you're not holding Frank Howard.
no, on second base.
Yeah, no, I don't think you're
Yeah,
going to hold
no,
Frank
no,
Howard at second.
you're right. You're right. Okay, here's McDowell now. From the
McMullen
stretch.
against McDowell. Two Macs going at it, McDowell and McMullen.
Absolutely. Here's the pitch to McMullen. That is a 4-7 right-handed. Walked him.
Ooh, I was hoping he'd get a McDouble, but he didn't get one. He just walked him.
First and second, no outs. And here comes Brantalia.
Aliyah. If he was a better bunter, I might bunt, but he's a D bunter, so I'm not bunting.
Okay. Here's the pitch from McDowell. That's 1-7, and that's a base hit.
Single 2 asteroids. We got to run.
Big man, hold your beer. Big man comes around and scores.
How about that?
That's unearned because
because of the error by Cardinal.
Right. I mean, automatically when an running error scores, that's unearned. That is first and third with nobody out. And
are you playing back for the double play, or did you want to? I'm assuming that's what you would do, but I don't know.
I'm going to
put
do
words
that.
in your mouth.
Yeah, with Epstein. Yeah.
Okay. Yep. Okay.
First and third, still nobody out.
Yep. 2-1 game now.
Yes. Here's McDowell. And the pitch, 5-7, left-handed, struck him out.
Oh, that's 0 for 2 for Mr. Epstein.
Yeah, he has
with
struck
2
out
Ks.
twice.
Yeah.
And it's one out, first and third.
There's still Del Unser, though.
Yep.
Unser can get it done.
This will be lefty-lefty.
Yep.
Double shot Harden.
Oh, good. Cool. Thank you, Kathy. I knew she'd come through.
Oh, yeah. Here's Unser now. Infield is back. McDowell now. And the pitch to Unser. That's 2-9. Left-handed, struck him out.
Ooh, he just missed a chance for a walk there, but
two
strikeouts in a row. It's up to the lover now. He said, "I'm a lover, not a ball player."
McDowell trying to get out of this. We consider ourselves lucky with just one run. Here's the pitch to Casanova. That is 2-9, left-handed, struck him out.
Boy, 3 Ks in a row to get out of it. How about that?
That's exactly. You can't do any better.
That's amazing.
Than that. Yeah, one run. It was unearned on the 2-base error by Jose. A walk, a single, 2 left on. We've gone 4, and it's a 2-1 ball game.
I'm sure Cardinal feels bad now because it was his fault for the run, but he'll make up for it with the offense. I'm sure.
You gotta let it.
And he is going to lead off the inning, so.
You guys like water off a duck's back if you're a professional.
Yep.
We're heading to the top of the 5th, folks.
Yep.
And it's going to be Hannon facing Jose Cardinal.
Yep. As soon as I drop my D6, like I didn't want to do there. All right, so Hannon, this is his fatigue inning, so we got to keep an eye on his fatigue level because he does have a 5 there, where McDowell has an 8.
Absolutely.
So I'll keep keep track that he doesn't get fatigued. So Jose Cardinal 0 for 2 ground outs. Oh, Sua dice. I got to re-roll that because the blue die just flew everywhere.
Okay.
So my rule is when that happens, I re-roll the whole thing.
You can do your house rule for dice. I do mine.
Yep. So when
mine
the blue
is
die
if
flew
it
off
lands,
like that.
Mine is it has to go through the tower and land flat.
Yeah. Mine is it has to stay in the tray. That's my house rule.
Yeah.
Just to keep it clean. But I mean, that's why it's called house rules. You can do what you want.
Exactly.
Within reason. All right, 5-10, and that's going to be a ground ball shortstop X to Steady Eddie. Steady Eddie is a 221, 2E21 for Steady Eddie.
This is awesome.
Oh, a 2 and a 2. That's not good. That's not fair.
Oh.
That devil die come up again.
Lord.
That's an S1. That's a single. And then that's a 12, and he's an E21. And there's no 12 there, but it is going to be a leadoff single for Cardinal.
Cardinal is on. He's a 1-19, 1-15.
I'm definitely holding him.
You're holding him 1-15.
So you can try for the lead if you want. I'll roll the dice. Or did you want to roll the dice for the lead? You want me to roll the dice? I guess I still roll the.
Yeah, no, I'm
not. You're not
going to
try for the lead.
That is a good idea, though. Let the base runner roll the die on that. I am not going to.
Yeah.
Try for the lead. Here's Baker now.
All right, and just for informational purposes, this guy is warming up in the bullpen. Bob Humphreys.
Humphreys, yeah, he's a favorite.
Humphreys is loosening in the bullpen just in case. I want to make sure he's ready.
Yeah, if you want, I can let you know if Knowles is available. If he didn't pitch on the 26th, you let me know.
Knowles pitched like 4 innings in this game. I looked up the box score.
Yeah, but
he pitched like 3 or 4.
But
in your game from last time. Yeah, let me know who's not available so I can take him out.
Let me just tell you that right now.
Okay. And I'll put a check mark by him so I don't try to use him or plan my strategy around him or whatever. I'm assuming Humphreys is good to go.
Bear with me. Just bear with me. I'm looking right now.
Sure. Okay.
It's Cleveland. Here it is. Knowles is available.
How about Humphreys? Is he okay?
Oh, everyone else is available.
Oh, so Baldwin,
and
Carlos, Higgins, Humphreys, and who?
Law on my end.
Oh, for Cleveland, for your end, Law is not available. I'll scratch him off my list.
But
I've got my full complement of. I've got 5 guys available: Baldwin, Carlos, Higgins, Humphreys, and Knowles is what I'm showing.
And Knowles is the ace.
He's the closer, yeah. But I got to get the lead first.
You could use him anytime. You can do whatever
I know, but
you want.
He's the only lefty, so I may have to use him if it calls for a lefty. I may have to use him. So, all right. Anyway, Frank Baker's up. Cardinal's being held, but he's not going to try for a lead. So, 2-11, and that's going to be a foul out to the lover Casanova. For
One down
for the Duke.
And the Duke has power.
And he got hit by a pitch last time, so he's probably a little upset.
Yeah, 0 for 1.
4-5. Oh, it's a ground ball, second base A. Another tailor-made 4-6-3 double play.
And the side is retired.
The side's retired, and that means that Hannon can continue because he only gave up 1 hit, so he's not tired.
Absolutely. Full endurance.
Full endurance going on. However, he's going to lead off the inning, so I think I'm going to cap him right here and bring a pinch hitter because he is set to lead off the inning.
Neat.
Well, he's going to lead off the inning, so I don't want to,
Hannon pitched 5 innings.
Yep. So he went.
Allowed
let me do the totals.
2, 3, 4 hits. He walked 1, hit 1, and struck out 2. He allowed 1 earned run, 1 unearned run. Do you know who's coming in next inning?
To pitch, it would be Humphreys.
That's right. And what is his quotient?
Oh, I'm sorry. Let me get his card here. Humphreys' hold is a 0, so it'll be a -2.
Let me pull out Humphreys
All right.
for my own.
Because you said he is available, so I'm going with him
So
since he's
everyone's
available.
available except
Okay. Except your guy Law, right?
except my guy Law. And
Yeah.
where's Humphreys now? Hold on. Can't believe I can't find Humphreys. Oh, shit. This is bizarre. I bet you there he is.
Did he get mixed? Did he get mixed in with Cleveland by
No,
chance?
they were just sticking.
Oh, okay, that happens. That happens.
They
But I know
was
when I play two teams, sometimes I'll get a player will go to the wrong team by
I
mistake.
do that all the time.
Yeah.
I do that
So
all the freaking
so
time.
so
Bottom of the
Humphreys is
fifth
still
here.
loosening. Humphreys is still loosening the pen. So
Right. Hannon, the loser of record.
so let me get my cards over here now. I got to remember I'm going back to card viewing.
Oh, yes. McDowell on the mound here.
And here's your pinch hitter,
Oh, yeah,
Zoilo
that's right. I'm so.
Versalles.
Zoilo Versalles.
He will
The,
pinch hit.
the Treaty of Zoilo Versalles.
Yes.
Leading it off. Okay. I'm on the dice.
Yes, you are. I've got the
Okay,
cards.
here's
Hopefully
Sam
they're showing up.
McDowell now. McDowell, the windup, and the pitch to Versalles. That is 6-6.
6-6 right hand. Oh, struck him out again.
Wow, number 6 for Sam.
So much for Zolio. He can go back in his little container and do nothing. So here's Steady Eddie. He's 1 for 2 with a single.
No outs, nobody on.
Yep.
Oh, I'm rolling. I'm so sorry. Sam McDowell now. He gets the sign. Pitch to Eddie. That is a 110 left-handed
Oh, it's a base hit.
Base hit Eddie.
How about that? Steady Eddie, 2 for 3.
Not being held.
Known more for his defense than his offense, but he did hit 266 this year. So
well, BB noted earlier in the text that, and this is true. Ted Williams
worked with him. Yeah.
Him and Howard.
Yeah.
He taught Howard how not to chase bad balls. He would walk more, wait for good pitches. So Brinkman is on first.
And Cullen the batter.
Right. 1 out.
And no, not trying for any leads or anything. We're just going to swing away. No hit and runs, no nothing. Just regular swing away.
Here's the pitch to Cullen. That is 4-7. Left-handed. You see, I can switch it. It's no problem. 4-7, single 1 to 6, lines it to third.
Oh, you said 4-7?
Yeah.
4-7 should be a walk.
Oh, I'm so sorry. He walked him. He walked him.
So first and second for the big guy. Now, do you want to intentionally walk the big guy to load the bases?
I'm telling you, this is a tough situation. We're gonna face the music. We're gonna pitch to him.
Yeah, it's not a clutch situation, but it's a tough situation.
Oh Lord! Here's McDowell now. McDowell steps off the mound for a moment. Okay, he's back on. Here's the pitch to Howard. Huh?
I was just saw Philip in the chat. I was just saying hello to him.
Yeah, the pitch to Howard, 110. Oh my, it's a ballpark blast.
Ballpark blast. 1 to 13.
That's gonna be gone. You want to read that?
1 to 13, ballpark blast.
It's gone.
It's so I can't see your die. Now I can. The devil die shows a 3 now, so it's a slight delay, so I can't see it right away. That's long, and that is gone. The Punisher, Frank Howard, the Earl Weaver favorite 3-run homer.
My mistake to even pitch to him.
And what this does is these runs belong to Jim Hannon, so he's in line to get the win. Actually,
that's absolutely correct. Hannon has
if
become
they hold on, that
yeah,
is.
Hannon has become the winner of record. It is a 4-2 ball game now, and we enter our home runs in real time. So bear with me.
Yeah.
Howard is second in the American League. That is his 52nd home run of the season.
Oh, he's trying to impress HD.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to catch him though.
No.
Let me just add him with 52 now. There we go. We got burned. Okay, here's.
This is fun. I'm enjoying this. I don't know about you, but I'm enjoying this.
Absolutely awesome. Here's Ken McMullen.
I'm gonna feel funny when I just do on my own again. I'm gonna feel funny.
Yeah. Oh, it's awesome. Here's McDowell now. I can go back and forth. It's no problem.
Yeah. And a cheap plug for game of the week right there.
And that, are we looking at a 1 p.m. start?
Still looking at a 1 p.m. start. Yes.
Okay. Eastern.
Red Sox and the Orioles. Bill Lee against Jim Palmer.
I will
Quite
be
the
there.
matchup.
I will be there.
Quite the matchup.
I will be there.
The Spaceman. The Spaceman.
Okay, McMullen at the plate. It's 1 out, nobody on. Here's the pitch from Whoops! That went through, I believe. Okay.
I'm not seeing your dice tray. Did you move something?
There's a little delay. It is. That is McMullen.
Okay. It is. Yeah, there we go.
2-7 left-handed. He walked him.
That by your house rule where it showed up and was flat, you accept it. Okay,
exactly.
Which is cool.
Yeah.
All right, so McMullen walks, and I've noticed that when I play Strat or most any game, the immediate result after a home run tends to be a walk. It's like the pitcher gets scared or pitches more carefully. It just seems that comes up more often than I cared. Maybe just because I notice it more, like the one on the D20 where I think
there
the one
is
comes
action
up more than 5.
There, by the way, there is 5%. Action in there's action in the Cleveland bullpen.
Okay.
Not that
we got really Burkhart, interested. Ellsworth, Hargan, Williams, or Paul. Those 5
Williams
available.
is warming right now.
All right, let me pull out Williams. Let me pull out Williams from your stack. Stanway, there he is. And Law is unavailable, so I got to make him unavailable. Williams 6. Oh, he's a starter and a reliever. He had 12 saves, but he was 6-14 with not a very good. His ERA was 3.94, which I guess for 1969 is not that bad, but
no, not too bad.
Yeah. So Aliyah.
1 out. McMullen on first. Here's McDowell from the stretch.
McMullen not being held, I'm sure. So.
Okay, here's the pitch from Aliyah to Aliyah, and he's 2 for 2. 4-7 right-handed walked him.
Boy, another base. All of a sudden, he's got 3 walks. It seems like he's lost control.
My Lord! And here's Super Jew.
Where did his control go off to?
My Lord, Super Jew Epstein steps up now.
But he's 0 for 2 with 2 Ks, so he's trying to avoid the hat trick of striking out 3 times.
All right, Sam. Come on, Sam. And the pitch to Epstein. That's 2-2.
That's a low max. That's a double play.
Second, that's going to be a double play.
Yeah.
Did he
almost had a triple play?
Well, it's 1 out.
He caught McMullen off the bag, so I would just say 4 unassisted is what I would say.
Right. I score it 4-4. You can do it however it works for you. And the side is retired. I would say a good break there for Sam McDowell to get out of that. Yeah. We've gone 5. It's a 4-2 ball game.
All right, and I'm bringing in Bob Humphreys, but I'm doing a double switch just to let you know.
Oh, okay.
So Humphreys I'm going to remove Aliyah from the game.
Okay.
Humphreys is going to go into Aaliyah's spot. Number 1, 2, 3, 4. Number 5, the 5 spot is where
Okay,
Humphreys is going.
I'll just put him here.
Yeah, however you want to denote that. But the pitcher spot is now number 5. I'm just going to put P on my score sheet here just to remind me that he goes there.
And
Hank Allen will come in and play right field, and he will bat 9th. Hank Allen.
In right field.
Yep. And I believe is he the brother of Dick Allen in real world? Is that he's actually the brother of Dick Allen? I thought I read something that he was, but I'm not sure.
I really don't know.
So hopefully that wasn't too confusing.
No, that works. That's perfect.
But Humphreys would bat 3rd next inning, and I want him to go a couple innings if he's effective. So that's why I wanted him to
absolutely
be able to hang around. So he will fall in behind Casanova in the batting order.
And if he finishes this game, he would get the save.
Yeah, I mean he may not finish the whole game, but at least I want to give him a chance to.
That's right. You have Knowles. You've got Knowles.
Yeah, I got Knowles as well. So into the game and let me fix my little printout score sheet here so I can have everything where I want it.
I've got the Humphreys.
All right, so that's what I've got. Let me see if I've got on the
Humphreys,
computer.
And folks, I have the score sheet cut off.
Yeah. So there's my update on my little printout. As I've got the Aaliyah out of the game. Humphreys is pitching, batting 5th. Hank Allen rather.
Right.
Has just been used, and he's in right field, batting 9th, and played in Hannon's old spot.
Right.
So, and in the bullpen, Humphreys has now been used. So.
And Hawk Harrelson steps into the batter's box.
Yeah, and now I got to bring the dice tray back into play, and let me get Aaliyah out of the way because he's done. And the Hawkaroo will be facing Humphreys. Humphreys in real world was 3-3 with a 3.05 ERA and 5 saves. By the way, I don't know what he's doing in your replay. I don't think you keep track. You just keep track of wins, right?
No, I don't.
For starters, you don't keep track of anything for relievers, right? You don't keep track of saves or anything like that.
I just keep track of wins, and I'm.
Oh, that's fine. I was just curious.
But I use him a lot.
Yeah. Yep. All right, so we do have Hawk Harrelson coming up, and he's
Whoa, that's good coffee.
I've got him walking in the 1st and hitting a double play in the 3rd.
That is very good coffee.
Or 0 for 2, rather. All right. Philip, just to answer your question, a couple projects, but just the main one to talk about coming up at noon is the 1973 NBC Game of the Week, which will be the Orioles and the Red Sox. The Orioles have cut the Red Sox lead down to 3.5, so they win. They'll be 2.5 games back, and 2 months left to go. So anything is possible.
And I urge everybody to try to make that game. I'm looking forward to it.
And I know a lot of people don't like inside pitch or don't know much about it, but I'm also doing the 1967 pennant race for inside pitch.
Yeah.
So that's a different game.
I'm really looking forward to. I'm looking forward to. Because I got up early this morning, 5 a.m. Yeah. I'm looking forward to relaxing and watching
Watch the Spaceman against Jim Palmer.
Absolutely.
All right, so we got Humphreys finishing up the tosses and facing Hawkaroo. 3-7, and that's a walk. He hadn't found the strike zone from the bullpen mound yet. Walks Hawk Harrelson.
Hawk is on 1-15, 1-13.
I am going to hold him on.
Really? Okay.
Yes.
He's not going.
Yeah, I just want to. I'm just going. Like I said, I'm playing it like I would because I think most times they hold the players unless he's a slow running catcher or something. So I'm trying to keep it realistic as I can.
But there's the disadvantage of
with that plus. I know about the plus or the
well, the plus,
not the
is
plus
only for plus is only
not the plus, but
in.
the pound sign. I know about I know about the extra pound sign.
So you don't
I'll
have
take my
to
chance.
you don't have to do anything. No. That you don't think is right. Here's Horton now, 2 for 2.
Yeah, 2 singles. See if he can hear a who again but that was against Hannon, not against Humphreys. So
right.
Humphreys 5-5. That's a fly ball to right, and the new right fielder Hank Allen. I tell you, when you bring a new fielder in, the ball finds him. But Hank Allen was up to the task.
One down. Here's Luke Klimchuk. It's a 4-2 ball game.
Top of the sixth, 4-2, one out and one on for Klimchuk. And Klimchuk is he reached on a two-base error by Unser and he singled, so he's 1 for 1.
1 for 2
against
actually. We would say he's.
That's right. That's right. Yeah, you're right. 1 for 2.
That's why it's good to have two people.
Yep, 6-6 is a strikeout.
Whoa.
So now he's 1 for 3.
Right.
And that brings up Larry Brown, who is 0 for 2, has not gotten the ball out of the infield yet. Hit one to Epstein and then lined it to Steady Eddie. 6-9, and that's a straight out single to left field.
Oh, 6-9 base hit to left.
Harrelson. Yep, but Harrelson was being held, remember, so he would drop to a 13.
Okay.
But with 2 outs, he become a 15.
We're gonna hold. We're gonna let him hold.
Okay, so he stops at second base.
Yeah, and Eddie Leon
for unsteady Eddie Leon, who's 0 for 2.
Right. And by the way, just
pitcher,
a little
pitcher spot is next.
Yeah, I hate to
after him.
I hate to deconstruct things, but we were talking about not being competitive.
Uh-huh.
If I lose, it's a win for me because it's just for the rapport of the person.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Right. It's a win-win.
And I can speak to you a whole lot faster than I can type when I'm watching the games.
First and second, 2 down, clutch situation.
Absolutely. And he's got a couple of clutch in column 3. He's got a couple of clutch hits.
Yeah.
So try to avoid column 3. We got column 2 instead. 2-10, although that's just as bad. 1-4 is a double. That's a 5, though. It's a single 2 asteroids.
Whoa.
And that'll score the Hawk from second. That'll score the Hawk from second.
Oh, my. Brown goes to third and holds.
Yep, and now you got a decision to make. I'm assuming you're going to pinch hit for McDowell, but I don't want to put words in your mouth. Oh, you're not going to pinch hit for McDowell?
No,
okay.
We're not going to pinch hit. No.
Okay.
All
right.
Demos,
down 4-3, but that's
Demos. This is 1969.
Yeah. Okay.
And there's 2 outs, but this is 1969. We're not taking out our ace. No.
Yeah. Okay. All right. It's a clutch situation, but again, pitcher card doesn't have any clutches. So. All right. Humphreys to McDowell. 6-10. And that's a ballpark single check, which is 1 to 15. And that's a 7. That's a single. How about that? McDowell singles off the ballpark card.
Oh, my. Brown ties it up.
Yep. And Leon stops at second. We got a tie game. So the win is gone now from Hannon. He's no longer pitcher of record.
Let me make a note of that.
And McDowell just got himself off the hook.
Oh, and the pitcher, that's a really big clutch hit there.
Yes, it was.
And it's anybody's ball game now.
Yep, back to the top of the order for Jose.
Let me get Jose in there. He's got a big throw there.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm not holding Leon on second, by the way. So
okay, I assume not.
Yeah, but I just wanted to make sure just in case it came up.
Yeah.
All right, so here we go. Cardinal, he is 1 for 3. Singled his last time up. 4-4, and that's a fly ball center field X. Dell Unser will get another chance to redeem himself.
He's a good fielder.
He's got to watch the error rate. He's good range with a 2, but that E12 got him last time.
Oh boy, that's good call.
2 and a 16. 2 and a 16. That's an F3, so he's got to that easily. That's a 13, and he's an E12.
Don't tell me.
And he avoids the error this time. No 13.
Okay.
So nice play for Unser.
I didn't even.
But we got a tie game.
You. Yeah, I didn't.
We got a tie game at 4.
What a ball game!
Yeah, how about that?
It's a 4-4 ball game, and Sam McDowell comes out, and Sam has really, with the base hits, really something.
So I'm assuming Stan Williams is no longer warming up in the bullpen.
He is sat down.
Yeah. Okay.
He
All
has
right, and
that
we've
down.
got
You know, Strat-O-Matic does not have any kind of warm-up factor.
Yeah, no, in my
Yeah.
mind, I'm just thinking
Oh,
things,
yeah,
you know.
yeah. Yeah, but, you know, I used to play back in the late 90s, and, you know,
Yeah.
I remember I had a computer game where you had to warm up your relief pitcher.
Oh, yeah, I did too.
Yeah. We're heading to the
To at
bottom
least
of
like
the
a couple of batters or something. So
Yeah. We're heading to the bottom of the 6th here.
remember, we got Unser, Casanova, and Hank Allen are the three batters coming up because of the double
Very
switch.
smart.
So
Very, very smart with that double switch.
although the way Humphries is pitching, maybe I'll take him out anyway. Who knows?
Here's McDowell now. And the pitch to Unser. That's going to be 6-7. Left-handed. Struck him out.
Struck him out. So maybe McDowell is gotten himself back on track. We shall see.
Here's the lover, Paul
The
Casanova.
lover, Casanova.
He's 0 for 2, struck out twice. Allen on deck.
Yep.
The pitch from McDowell. That's 3-10. Casanova,
That's a
left-handed
single.
base hit.
Straight out single.
So Casanova is on.
And he's not going anywhere, obviously, as a slow runner. I'm sure you're not holding him, so.
Bear with me as I pull Hank Allen out.
Got to pull Hank Allen out? Okay.
Yeah, I had done everything else.
Okay.
But, of course, I forgot to pull him out. Hold on. Here we go. Okay, Hank Allen steps in. It's 1 out. The go-ahead run on first, Casanova. Here's McDowell. The pitch to Allen. That's 2-7. Left-handed. Grounds it to short. That's going to be a double play.
That's a double play. Double play. That's like the third double play they've turned this game.
Yeah.
You're getting a lot of double play. That's a pitcher's best friend, as they say.
Yeah. And that will retire the side.
Yep. 6-6 after, or 4-4 after 6, I should say.
Absolutely. And we're heading to the top of the 7th. We'll have a double shot and a break. It's Bob
I got to get more coffee. I got to get another thing of coffee after the double shot. So
absolutely. I have coffee. All right, so I'm gonna keep. It is very good. Very good coffee.
I'm gonna keep Humphries in and hope he has a better inning this time around.
Okay. This is going to be Humphries' second inning of relief.
Yeah.
And Frank
and
Baker.
Mr. Baker is up 1 for 3 with a double. We get a 110, and that's going to be a ground ball to third. McMullen over to Epstein for out number 1. And I got to remember on your end, it's a delay as well, so I got to be a little slower.
We're good. We're good. I think that it's really in sync.
I mean, I was saying it, but then you may not see it on the screen until, after the fact. So
can you hear the crowd in the background?
Can I hear the crowd?
Yeah.
I hear little sounds once in a while, but I kind of really wasn't paying attention, to be honest with you.
Okay. Yeah.
But I'll try to be more intuitive next time.
Okay. All
right. Duke Sims, he's 0 for 2 with a hit by pitch. 5-7, and that's going to be a ground ball second base next to Cullen. Got an X chance for Cullen, and he's a 3-E18. Second base, 3-E18. 3-11, and that's going to be a G2, so you'll get to it. But that's a 15, and he's an E18. There's no 15, though, so he makes a tough play and throws out Duke Sims.
Nice play by Cullen. 2 outs.
For the Hawk.
Hawk is always overdue for a home run.
He's walked twice and hit into a double play.
A 221 hitter.
211, and that's going to be a pop out to short. Steady Eddie is there, and it's 3 up and 3 down, and Humphries redeems himself.
And we are in the 7th inning stretch. And we have a double shot from Kathy Harden. I ask you all now to wait for this. We're in a tie ball game, 4-4, great ball game. And Kathy has 2 questions. Please participate.
And I got to remember this time not to verbalize it, but type it in. So.
You can do what you can verbalize it.
No, I'd rather type it in like everybody else does. I don't want to be ahead of the game.
The way I like to do it is I type it and then I verbalize my answer.
Yeah, but I want to type it first.
Here
All right, there it is.
8 times the Yankees swept their World Series opponents. Only 2 franchises in National League swept their opponents twice. One was the Reds. Who was the other?
Wow, what a question. What a question.
I don't know where she found that question.
Wonder how far back that goes, too.
Yeah.
Because I'm trying to think, there haven't been that many sweeps recently.
I only guessed the Cards because I know they've been in a lot of World Series.
Yeah, that's true.
Philip Reynolds is the Phillies.
So have the Dodgers, but I don't think they've done it twice. I'm wondering if it's, you know what, it's going to be wrong, but I'm going to guess it anyway. Because I'm going way back to like the 20s and 30s.
Right.
Thinking maybe it happened back then.
Oh, that's a good guess.
The Giants had some real good teams back then.
No, that's a great guess. I think it's gonna be.
But I think it might be the Cardinals. But we might all 3 be wrong. It might be somebody else.
I got to get my my Red Mike and Ike ready. There's Bill Ivan.
Oh, Bill Ivan, he checked in. He said Dodgers. Oh, I got it with the Giants. How about that? I was thinking they had some really good teams back in like the 20s and 30s, and I'm thinking that's maybe when it happened.
Great question.
I don't know how she found that question, but great research, however you find it. So I got a red Red Mike.
Naturally, this is a double shot, so we have a second one coming.
Yep. And then it's break time for more coffee.
Break time, for 2 to 3 minutes, folks.
Yeah.
And then we'll see how if we're going to go to extra.
Well, you might go extra innings. You never know.
We'll see. Now wait for it, everybody. Kathy Harden with the double shot. I'm getting more engagement for this broadcast because some of your folks are coming on. You get a lot of engagement. You know that?
Oh, I don't even pay attention to half that stuff.
No, you do. You have a good
I just
following.
have fun.
You have a good following, though. Now wait for it. Yeah, which Giants team? It's a good question from midlife.
Probably crisis. Probably in the 20s and 30s, maybe. I don't know. Maybe further back than that. Well, actually, 54 Giants swept the Indians. I know they did it once in 54.
That's right.
And they might have done it back in the 30s after that.
1954 is one. Wait for the second coming up. You're right. They swept those.
But Indians. She's probably in the middle of typing a second question, so she may not be able to answer.
She is, and she can take her time.
Yep.
That's all we've got here, folks. Time.
I just had a lucky guess. I didn't think that was right, but it was just a lucky guess.
It was a very good guess because they are, one of the original 8.
Oh, here we go.
The world's largest cave system is located in this U.S. state, more known for equine sport and smooth bourbon. I think that Demos and I both are going to get the red mics. Philip Reynolds, I'm pretty sure it is Kentucky, and I'm going to drop the Ike already. It's an easy. The smooth bourbon made it so smooth. And Kathy Harden, I know what she's doing right now. She's preparing her bells. It is midlife. It's a double shot. She's
double shot. Part 2.
She's preparing her bells.
But if Kathy can tell us If Kathy can let us know the other year the Giants swept, that would be interesting to
Absolutely.
know. It's probably in the 20s. I'm thinking like 24 or 27. Not 27, obviously, but maybe
Well, I think
in
the
the 30s,
Senators
maybe.
won it in 24, and all y'all.
Yeah, there you go.
And
I
we'll
don't know.
be back. We'll be
Did
back in
Kathy
2
hear
or
us to
3
get
minutes.
that second answer? I don't know. Did she hear us about that?
Yeah,
To try to get the second answer.
yeah. Let me type it into her.
Oh, okay. The other year the Giants swept besides 54. I know they did it in 54, but I don't know if they did it back in like 23 or something or some weird 22. Okay, I was 1 year off. 22. I think they swept the Senators
Oh,
that
I
year.
remember Yeah, I remember that team. Yeah, I
Yep. So
mean not
22 and
personally.
54.
Yeah,
22 and
folks.
54.
Folks, we are in the middle of the seventh. We're going to take a break for 2 or 3 minutes, uh, and when we come back, it's going to be Sam McDowell pitching to the top of this Washington lineup, with Steady Eddie leading it off. He's 2 for 3, 2 singles, scored a run. We'll be back in just a couple minutes. Well, we're back, and I have room for one more cup of coffee. One more cup, and I'll use the remainder for iced coffee this afternoon for a pick-me-up. Sam McDowell taking his warm-ups. You're very good at this, David. Very good.
I don't know.
Yeah, no, you're good at this. Here's McDowell, bottom of the seventh.
Yes.
And Eddie Brinkman is the batter. He's 2 for 3. It's a tie ball game. I assume you're all set.
I'm all ready to go. I got the cards here ready to show.
Here's McDowell. The pitch to Brinkman. That's 6-4, right-handed, flies to center X. That's going to be for Unser again. I'm sorry, Jose Cardinal 2-7. Eight-2, F2, he gets to it. E7, 4-6-7. E7, and he makes the cash.
All right, Brinkman is retired. Start the 7th for Mr. Cullen.
Okay, McDowell.
With the big guy looming on deck.
Big guy on deck. Here's McDowell now. He winds and deals. That's 6-6. Struck him out. That's number 8 for Sam. And I really hate to do it, but we're gonna.
Are you going to intentionally walk Howard again?
No, we're gonna.
Are you going to pitch to him? Okay.
Yeah, well, I hate to do it. It's against my better judgment. Get a good roll there, you see. Here's the pitch from McDowell. That's 5-7 right-handed, and he struck him out.
Yep, he's not tired yet, so strikeout is good.
And that is the 9th strikeout for McDowell. His first endurance is the 8th.
He's the man.
Oh, yeah, and he actually contributed to a run. He actually knocked in the tying run. Okay, here's Humphreys now.
All right, and warm up in the bullpen, I do have right-hander Dennis Higgins.
Oh, I've used
in the pen.
I've used Mr.
Just in
Higgins
case.
Many times.
Just in case that Humphreys has issues.
And nobody is warming in the Cleveland.
Yeah,
bullpen.
why would they be? He's rolling. That's the advantage of using your ace, you know.
Yeah, and he just happened to come up in the rotation for this game.
Hey, it's the way it works, you know. All right, here's Horton. He's 2 for 3 to lead it off against Humphreys. Get a 4-11, and that's going to be a ballpark single check, and that is 1-9 for a right-hander. That's a 10. How about that? He lines it to short.
Oh,
missed it by 1.
Beautiful
Steady Eddie made the play.
Eddie.
Yeah.
A beautiful catch by Eddie. 1 out, top of the 8th.
Klimchak.
We're all tied at 4 here.
Mr. 1 for 3, Klimchak. 2-5, and he did damage here. A 5 means that we got a double on a split chance.
Wow.
Double for Klimchak.
Wow, he's 2 for 4 today, and he's not much of a hitter, really. 287. I'm sorry, he is a good hitter.
Yeah, I mean he's no easy out, that's for sure. I'm not holding him on though because he's a slow runner. I'm not going to mess with that.
Here's Brown now.
Brown's 1 for 3, singled his last time up.
Humphreys in his 3rd inning here.
Yeah, 3-9, and that's a single. There's a clutch situation, but we're not in a clutch situation, so the single is good. Just a question of whether you want to try to score him from second base or hold him at third.
Oh my! Look at that, 1-10. It's the center.
It's the center. Unser is a -2 arm.
1-8 +1.
Yep, be 1-9.
He's coming home.
He's going to come home on a 1-9, taking a chance.
And he's out.
All right. Now, I think the way you play it, that means Brown went to second on the throw. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I own that.
So it's 8-2 on the putout.
Right. And I own that, folks, because I'm the manager, and I figured, a 1-9 is as good a chance as Eddie Leon has coming up. But it was a beautiful throw by Unser, who has now, I think, somewhat redeemed himself for the error that scored in the 4th.
All right. Now, despite the fact that McDowell got to hit his last time up, I'm going to play the percentages and walk Leone with first base open since Brown took second on the throw.
Interesting.
I'm going to walk. I'm going to walk intentionally Eddie Leone and go to the pitcher, McDowell. Even though he did get a hit last time, I believe it was off the pitcher card though. So we're going to see if we can get off his own hitter card and try to retire the side here.
And he's hit. You assume he's hitting.
Yep. Well, I'm assuming he's hitting.
Yeah.
You want to pinch hit or you want to keep him in there?
No, we're gonna have him hit, and Humphreys is one
Okay.
hitter walk away from fatigue.
From being fatigued, yes. Clutch situation, but once again, no clutches on the pitcher card. We get a 1-4, and that is a strikeout. So the strategy pays off.
Good move.
And that's it for Humphreys. He's done. Humphreys is going to go 3 innings.
He allowed 2 runs. Wow.
He will give up the 2 runs. But if they score in the bottom of the 8th, he can still be the winner if they take the lead and hold it.
Correct. He allowed 5 hits.
Let's
Middle
see.
reliever.
He walked 1, 2, I think, because the intentional walk was one of the walks.
2, one of them intentionally struck out 2, allowed 2.
Struck out 2. Yep.
And we're heading to the bottom of the 8th.
Yep. And also warming up in the bullpen for the Senators is Darryl, just in case we take the lead.
Oh boy.
We got Knowles and we have Higgins both warming up in the bullpen. If they tie the game, it's going to be Higgins. If the score stays tied, it's going to be Higgins. If we take the lead, it's going to be Knowles. Because Humphreys will be pinch hit for, because we're 2 batters away from the pitcher spot, so we are going to pinch hit for.
I just want to let you all know that both Ellsworth and Williams are warming.
Okay.
Ellsworth the left-hander and Williams the right-hander. And we're heading now to the bottom of the 8th. And I believe I'm rolling.
Yep, I got to bring the dice back. Oh, the tray back now. Well, I got to look at my pinch hitters and see who I want to bring in, because everybody I have on the bench is left-handed now, so I'm going to have to go to a left-handed hitter off the bench. I don't have any choice.
McMullen.
That's all I got left. Yeah, it's McMullen and then the pitcher spot because of the double switch.
Right.
And so Lee May is going to pinch hit. And then depending on what happens is who I bring in for relief. Whether I take the lead or not is going to determine whether I use Higgins or Knowles.
Yeah. Okay, McDowell is ready.
Yep. This is his fatigue inning. So.
Yes. Here's the pitch to McMullen.
Oh, I got the wrong guy up there. Hold on. Let me put McMullen up there. I got ahead of myself.
Okay, the roll counts.
My bad. Yeah, it definitely counts.
And he walked him.
Walks McMullen.
So McDowell is 2 hits and or walks away from fatigue, and there's going to be
all right. Now let me say they haven't announced May yet. I may bring in another hitter that can bunt, but none of my guys can bunt worth a crap. So I'm going to stick with Lee May because all my bunters on the bench are like C and D bunters, so I really don't trust it.
Lee May is a right-handed hitter?
He's a left-handed hitter. I don't have any righties left.
Oh, my God. And
everybody on the bench is left-handed.
That's Lee May with an E.
With an E, yes. Not the Lee May that played for Baltimore. This is the Lee May that played for the Senate. See, I said National. I knew I was going to say it. So Lee May is going to pinch hit for the pitcher Humphreys.
Okay.
Runner on first, nobody out.
Okay, McDowell from the stretch.
And McMullen's not going anywhere. So
here's the pitch to May. That is a 4-9. Left-handed, struck him out.
There's a dot, but he's not tired yet, so the strikeout holds.
That's the 10th strikeout for McDowell.
And now the Super Jew's coming up to do something. He hasn't done anything all game. About time he does something. He hasn't done anything the whole game.
Lord.
All he's done is strike out twice and hit into a double play.
This is lefty-lefty.
Yep, he lined into that double play Lomax last time on that 2-2 result.
Lomax, I love it.
Yep.
Here's McDowell. Pitch to Epstein. 4-6, left-handed, double one. It is a base hit.
2 asteroids. Going to put runners at the corners.
Oh my! And Sam is one hit or walk away from fatigue.
With Mr. Unser up, and now you got a decision to make. Do you try for the double play? Or you bring the infield in.
We'll keep it back.
Keep back for the double play. Okay, Unser's up. He's 0 for 3 too. He's also struck out twice and hit into a double play, so he's due.
Here's Sam. The pitch to Unser. That is a 4-7 left-handed walked him.
Walked him. It's going to load the
loaded.
bases. And now he's fatigued, correct?
Yes, Ted Williams is coming out.
Not Ted Williams, whoever the Cleveland manager is.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Yeah. That's going to be it for McDowell.
And I'm assuming that you're bringing in Williams because he's a right-hander coming up.
Yeah, that will be. Thanks for.
Okay. Williams is your new pitcher. You can't close the book on McDowell yet because he's responsible for all the bases loaded guys.
He pitched 7 1/3 innings.
Yep.
He allowed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 hits. I think we stretched him as far as he could go.
What did he get, 11 strikeouts or 10?
10.
10? Okay. He walked a lot of guys, though. He threw a lot of pitches. Ton of walks. 3, 4, 5.
7 walks.
7 walks. Wow.
He's allowed.
That's unusual for him.
Yeah, he's allowed 3 earned, 1 unearned, and he's responsible for the bases loaded with only 1 out. And
so here comes Stan Williams. Whoops, Stan the man. You hope he's Stan the man.
Williams is coming in, folks.
You hope he's Stan the man.
Oh, Lord. And it's the lover boy.
I'm assuming, are you going to still try for the double play, I assume? Or,
yes,
or
we are. Yes, we are.
Okay.
Yeah.
All righty. For the lover.
Okay, Williams is ready.
Yep.
Here's the pitch to Casanova. That's 210.
That's a fly ball right field B ? Chance for a possible sacrifice fly.
Whoa, wait a minute. Yeah, 210. It is a fly ball right field B ?
You've got Hawk Harrelson in right field. He's a -1 arm.
Yeah.
Let's see who the runner is. McMullen.
Yeah. And do
McMullen,
you add 2? Don't you add 2?
Yes. What did I do with McMullen? Did I lose McMullen somehow? Yep, I put him over here by mistake. McMullen runs at an 11. So you add 2 as a 13, but then it's a -1 for 12. Now, do I try to send him with that evil D20? That's still 60%. That's better odds than Hank Allen getting a base hit, so I'm going to send him.
1 to 11, is it?
1 to 12 is what I've got because he's a 1 to 11, but you add the 2 and then there's a -1 arm from Harrelson.
1 to 12.
So I've got it as a 1 to 12.
He's tagging, and here's the throw.
Yeah, he's tagging.
Here's the throw from Harrelson, and he's safe.
Safe sacrifice fly for Casanova.
Huge. And
now Higgins has sat down, and Darryl Knowles is warming up to come in the 9th inning for the save if possible.
Oh my! It is now
so a 5 to 4.
5-4 ball game, and who's due up? Allen?
Hank Allen, yes. And that run is charged McDowell, so he's going to give up his 5th run.
Yep.
4 of them, I believe 4 of them are earned. 5 of them total, but 4 of them are earned.
And he's still responsible for first and second 2 outs.
Yep. First and second 2 outs for Hank Allen.
Here's Williams now. The pitch
righty
to
on
Allen.
righty.
That's 2-7. Right-handed. That grounds to short. And
ground to short to end the inning.
But a run. And it's a tough loss here if Cleveland loses it. It's going to be you have a new pitcher coming in.
Yeah, Darryl Knowles. Yes, Darryl Knowles.
Oh, lovely. Okay, let's just get this, folks. We just want to fix this up. McDowell, the loser of record. And he ends up having allowed 4 earned, 1 unearned. Humphreys is the winner of record. And Williams for the. I'm sorry, Williams is the winner of record. I'm sorry, was it Williams?
No, he's a loser. No, Humphreys is the winner of record.
What's Williams? Oh, Williams is the
Williams
new
would be the
pitcher.
Williams isn't. Yeah, he's a no decision. McDowell would be the loser
I
of
put
record.
him in
Williams
the
is just
wrong
a
place.
yeah.
Hold on.
You put him in the and you put him in the Senator spot
Yeah.
instead of the Indian spot.
Sometimes I make that mistake.
Yeah.
0. He's a 0, and Williams is the loser. No.
No, McDowell would be the loser.
Yeah, McDowell the loser, and Darryl Knowles the ace comes out.
All right, so I've got McDowell giving up 6 runs, 5 earned. I'm sorry, 5 runs, 4 earned. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Okay. And I do have a defensive change for the top of the 9th.
Wow, good move.
The big guy with a 4 left fielder range is coming out for Ed Stroud.
Oh, Eddie Stroud.
Eddie Stroud's going into left field. He's a 3. Now, if it goes extra innings or bottom of the 9th, I'm going to lose Frank Howard in the batting, but that's okay. I'm going for defense.
Right. Makes perfect sense to me.
I'm trying to be positive and thinking that it's not going to go to the bottom of the 9th.
Well, you have Knowles. I'll put this in once this dries.
Yeah. Knowles is in for this attempted save, and the new left fielder is Ed Stroud.
Okay, here comes Jose Cardinal.
Yep, top of the order.
And let me get Knowles.
Yep.
It's come
Knowles
down
on
to
the
this, folks.
Knowles on the 69 season was 9-2 with a 2.24 ERA and 13 saves.
This was the best Washington Senators team ever, and the only one to be over 500.
Yep, absolutely.
And again, folks, this was the 1961 expansion Washington Senators.
And then a couple years later, they moved to Texas.
Yeah, they forfeited their final game against the Yankees.
Huh.
The fans stormed the field. There was a banner that said "Short sucks." You don't remember that?
No, I don't remember that one.
Okay, here's Knowles.
All right, is everybody ready for the top of the 9th?
Here. We need a run.
All right, Knowles. Cardinal is one, or Cardinal, however you want to pronounce it. You could pronounce it Cardinal or Cardinal?
I pronounce it Cardinal.
Cardinal, okay. With that A at the end, that makes more sense.
Yeah.
Okay. It's not like a Cardinal, not like a St. Louis Cardinal. It's Cardinal.
No, Cardinal.
Cardinal, okay.
Well, no,
Knowles
Cardinal.
Cardinal. All right, 6-8 is a walk. How about that?
Oh. Jose is
so leadoff walk, and I'm definitely holding him on.
He's a -2, Darryl Knowles.
Yep, because of the 0 and the -2. So
that makes him 1-17, 1-15.
If he gets the lead, yeah, are you going to try for the lead?
I am, because I'm going out to win this game.
All right, so you roll the dice for the lead, or you want me to roll the dice for the lead?
You can roll it.
Okay, on the D20, he needs a 2 through. I'm sorry, on the D6s, he needs a 2 through 5 or a 12 to get the lead. He gets the lead.
Whoa! And he's
so 1 to 15.
Now he has to go.
Yep, 1 to 15, correct?
Now you can't leave.
Right, 1 to 15. Is that what you calculated? Correct, 1 to 15.
Yeah.
All right. And he's in there. It's a possible throwing error on the catcher, Casanova, because I rolled a 2.
Woo!
His E rating, though, was only a 2, so not likely to happen. I'm sorry, his T rating. Let me get his T rating. Hold on, I'm looking at his error
Jose
rating.
with a stolen base, Kathy.
T rating is a 6. 1 to 6, he throws this into center field.
Oh my God!
Nope, 10. He was able to be snagged, so that did not advance. But he's at second base now, the tying run with nobody out. He is being held.
He's being held at second?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
I want to cut down on a base hit. I want to knock him down by two numbers on his base hit chances.
Okay, here's Frank Baker now.
I'll take it. Now, do you want to keep Baker in? He's a lefty against a lefty. I didn't know if you want to keep him in there or pinch hit with a righty. Or
you know what? You're too kind.
You got Cap Peterson. You got all kinds of guys from the right-hand side.
You're way too kind.
I don't want to manage for you. I'm just throwing out options there.
I'm going to hit for him. I'm going to hit for him.
Okay.
And I'm going to go with Ken Suarez.
Ken Suarez, one of the catchers. Okay.
Right-handed hitter.
All right.
And in the event we're lucky enough to tie it or go ahead,
You got Hinton, you got Peterson, you got a couple guys.
yeah, I'll have Chuck Hinton come into left.
Okay.
In the event that we're lucky enough.
All right.
So Suarez is pinch hitting. Right-handed hitter.
Hello.
Here's Knowles.
Hello, Ben. How you doing? All right. So Suarez against Knowles in the pinch hitting role with Cardinal at second, dancing off but being held. 6-6 against a righty. Oh, he did damage. A 7's a double. That's a tie game.
Woo!
Knowles just blew the save.
And that can happen. You bring in your ace and
pitch hit double.
This is a tie ball game now.
Yes, it is 5-5, and Cleveland's looking to take the lead actually because there's nobody out the runner at second.
Here's Duke Sims.
All right.
This is going to be testy because if we go into extras, you and we might be tired.
Well, and also I took out Frank Howard, so I took a chance, and it just didn't work out.
Yeah.
What are you going to do? Sometimes it works, and sometimes it don't.
I'm gonna wait a minute. I'm gonna let.
You want to pinch hit for Sims, or you want to let Sims hit?
You know what? I'm gonna let him hit and hope to hit the one column.
All right. We'll see what happens. 3-9, and that's a fly center field B.
That's one out.
Question mark. One out. But can't go to third on that, I don't believe.
No.
Okay. Now we got Hawk Harrelson. Do I walk Harrelson is the question.
He's a 221 hitter.
Yeah, but he's got a good left against lefties. He looks like he's pretty. You know what? I'm going to go after him. I don't care. We're going to go after him. We're not going to walk him. I'm not going to go scared, So, hold on just a second.
Hawk Harrelson 0 for 2.
I wasn't paying attention, and my laptop just lost its battery. So let me plug it back in here real quick. I didn't have the power cord plugged in like I thought I did. I wasn't paying attention. Always something going on.
I've got my iPhone with the plug-in. We have Hawk 0 for 2, walked twice, scored twice.
Yep. So here we go.
One out. Hold on 1 second.
Yes.
I am bringing a pinch runner in for Suarez.
Okay, that makes sense because Suarez is pretty slow. You could bring in, I guess, the guy's going to take his spot, Hinton, or.
That makes an awful lot of sense. Let me check him
out. He's a 15. He's a 15. It makes perfect sense.
Oh, you're too kind. You're too freaking kind. Yes, he is. He is running, and will come into play left field for sure.
Yeah, but he's a 1-15. So I have to hold him as a 1-15. So I have to hold him now.
Well, you don't have to.
I don't have to, but I prefer to.
He's a 20. He's a 20 to steal.
To steal third base?
Oh, he's on second. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, he's already on second, so that's why I was holding him, because I don't want him to score on a base hit if I can avoid it.
Okay, here's Hawk now.
All right, so we got a tie game at 5 with nobody out. I'm sorry, 1 out in the top of the 9th. With Hinton on second base and the Hawk due up.
The Hawk is up.
Yep, 1-6, and that's a fly to center field again. We're out number 2.
And now Tony Horton. I don't know if you know of the life story of Tony Horton.
I do not.
Now is not the time, but I'd like to share with you sometime. It's a very, very sad story. Yeah, very sad story. But I'm hoping he can come through in this clutch situation here.
Well, I'm actually going to give him the 4 fingers for a free pass. And pitch to the lefty Klimchak.
This was his best season.
Yeah, 278, 27 homers. I don't want to deal with him.
Here's Klimchak. Klimchak will hit.
He's going to hit for himself. He did double last time, so.
Yeah.
3-9, but he's going to pop it to second to end the inning.
Whoa.
and we got a 5-5 tie going to the bottom of the ninth.
My Lord, this really turned out to be a beauty.
Yep. And I'm assuming Stan Williams is going to stay in the game, or is he going to?
Yes, he is.
Okay.
Although he didn't do badly. He really no fault of
No.
his own.
No. Now
Stan Williams.
He does bat third in the 10th. If you want, I don't know if you want to double switch or not, or just keep it as it is. It's up to you. I don't want to throw too much at you at one time.
Well, you're being very kind here. What does that mean? That I would do a double switch after the inning?
No, you got to do it. You would. That's if you take him out. If you pinch hit for him and take him out.
Oh, wait a minute. You're up now.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
I'm just saying next.
Yeah.
I'm saying for the top. If it goes 10 innings, he's going to bat third. So you could. No, I'm. You know what? I'm looking at something else. Never mind. Forget what I was saying.
Yeah.
Forget what I was saying.
And I'm a bit tired to even think about doing that.
Yes. So we got top of the order We got top of the order Brinkman, Cullen, and unfortunately, we got Ed Stroud.
Well, he's the 258 hitter, is it?
Yeah, but he's not the power guy that you're going to walk intentionally.
No, let me throw Eddie in there.
Ed Stroud is going to bat third this inning behind Cullen.
Let me throw Eddie in.
So Knowles blew the save, but it does take McDowell off the hook.
Yes, it does, and it's anybody's ball game now.
Yep.
Bottom
pitcher records now. Williams,
ninth, Eddie Brinkman
Williams and Knowles
leading it off. Now I'm rolling.
Yep. You're rolling. I'm showing the cards and the line score here, showing 5-5.
Bottom of the ninth. Here's
in the bottom of the ninth. Now.
The pitch to Brinkman. That is a 4-10 right-handed. Grounds it to short.
Well, if he had 4-11, I would have gotten a base hit, but it wouldn't have been a home run because he has weak power. But
right, and that's picked up by Eddie Leon, and he throws
the other Eddie,
and he throws Eddie Brinkman out, one away.
Yep.
Here's Tim Cullen.
Wait a minute, I might pinch hit for Tim Cullen. Hold on,
folks. It's a 5-5 ball game, and this game has exceeded my expectations. It has been thoroughly enjoyable to play.
I'm actually going to pinch hit for Cullen with Bernie Allen.
Oh, Bernie, you got to be careful. You got Bernie Allen and you have Hank Allen.
Hank Allen, yep. But this is Bernie. He's going to stay in the game, play second base if it goes extra innings.
Okay.
But that only leaves me Jim French as my only backup player now on the bench is Jim French because I use everybody else. So
I have some call-ups if you want me to let you know that on non-carded call-ups.
Yeah, I only took the carded players. I didn't do anything with anything else. But if I get in a pinch, I'll use one of those guys. But I'm going to try to keep it within reason here. Right. So Bernie Allen's going to pinch hit here for Cullen.
With one out, nobody
lefty,
on.
Lefty, a little bit better hitter too. So.
Okay, Bernie Allen. Let me get Bernie here.
Yep.
Gotta be aware of what I'm doing. Here's Bernie now. Left-handed hitter against Williams.
And if it does go extra innings, you need to take a quick break before the 10th. Let me know.
Exactly. How do you know? You know me very well.
Well, my coffee's getting cooler, so I'm just gonna get extra coffee.
Unfortunately, I'm done with coffee. Here's
Williams. You are? Okay.
The pitch to Bernie. That's 2-8, and he taps it back to Williams.
Yeah.
And he throws it to first, 2 away.
And just out of curiosity, I know you talk about the butterfly effect and everything, but 2-8 on Cullen was the exact same result. Ground ball to the pitcher.
When you really look at the butterfly effect.
Yeah, because you had to get his card, and it changed the way you would roll the dice and all that stuff.
Exactly.
Anyway, so if, I'm kind of wishing I had. Well, if I had Frank Howard up right now, you'd probably walk him anyway. But Ed Stroud's the batter. So.
It's big Ed Stroud.
Yeah, I don't know how big he is, but he's
got
a little bit of power.
He's got
some power against righties. Get a ballpark home run chance. That's what he needs.
Williams, he winds and the pitch. That is 3-8. And he grounds it to first.
Horton's got it, and we're going extra frames. Free baseball, as they say.
You're up for it?
I'm up for it. I just got to get some more coffee. I'd like a little 2-minute break would be great.
We'll take a break for 2 or 3 minutes, folks. We are really having a great time here.
Yeah.
I'm going to just
And
sort of
Daryl Knowles is going to stay in the game, so he's not going anywhere.
Okay, and I'm going to, well,
You have Brown, Leone, and probably a pinch hitter for Williams, I assume. I don't want to put words in your mouth, but I'm
yeah,
just looking ahead
I
to the
always
top of the
do
10.
that. Yeah, I do that in extra innings. I'm going to raise this up a tad so everybody can see where
See the
we're at,
score.
even though it's small.
Yeah.
And folks, I'm Jeffrey Guterman here on the Strat-O-Matic Network with David, Baseball Demos, the great demos, and it is a 5-5 ball game. There's only 4 runs batted in here because I believe one of the runs was scored on an error.
Yes, it was on the error by Cardinal, however you want to pronounce it.
Right.
Frank Howard scored on an error, so it was unearned.
Right.
There was no RBI given on that.
Klimchak did not get a run batted in on that. We'll be back in 2 to 3 minutes. This is the Strat-O-Matic Network. I got iced coffee, Kathy.
I got hot coffee.
I got ice. I am treating myself to a glass of iced coffee. Oh, is that delicious?
Since we've gone extra innings, I did incorporate Dennis Higgins back in the bullpen, telling him to warm up again.
Okay, Knowles is staying in. He
the pitcher spot is coming up second, so I would do it. Might have to. I'm gonna try to get Knowles through the inning if possible. So, and then pinch hit for him in the 10th if it gets the 11th. I'm sorry, or 10th rather, if we can get that far. So, all right. So we got Knowles against Larry Brown. Is that correct?
Yes.
Brown is 2 for 4. What can Brown do for you? Right now, it's 2 for 4.
Brown
All right,
sticks around.
Knowles to Brown. 5-7. Oh boy, you hit the bad spot on Knowles. But at least it's only a single. At least it wasn't a 1-4. But
wow.
Brown is now 3 hits in the game for Larry Brown.
3 for 5.
He's a 239 hitter, and he's got 3 hits.
Yeah. Here comes Eddie Leon.
Eddie Leon.
We're gonna. You gonna bring the infield in?
I'm gonna play for double play depth. I'm not gonna do the corners now. If you want to bunt, you go right ahead.
We're gonna lay it down.
Okay. Do you want me to roll for the bunt, or you want to roll? I guess I got the tray here, so.
Yeah, go ahead.
If you want
laying it down.
I'll let you do the chart, and I'll do the dice roll. How about that?
Yeah.
And I'll pull my chart out too, so I can follow along.
He's the B bunter. We're trying to
B bunter with
squeeze in a run here.
All right. So just to add a little suspense, I'm going to throw the white die by itself first to see who fields it, to see where the ball goes.
Okay, and you don't want to bring the infield in? No.
No.
Okay.
6, so it means it's third baseman McMullen is where the bunt's going. So on a B bunt, whoops, the one die didn't go through there. Let me try that again.
It's a re-roll.
There we go. 6. So that's defense.
You're going to try to get
now
Brown?
Let's see. It says here on defense, I haven't done this one in a while, so let me see. Running speed -4. So let's see. The running speed of Brown is a 14. -4 is a 10. And then adding the fielder, McMullen, and McMullen is a 3. So it'll be a 1 to 13. Is that correct?
Yeah.
If I want to go for the lead or go for the lead runner, I'd have to roll a 14 or higher because 1 to 13 he'd be safe, right?
Yeah. Are you going to go for the shore out, or are you going to try to get Brown?
Boy.
It's a tough call.
The riverboat gambler in me tells me to go for the lead runner, but the sensible part of me tells me to take the shore out. So I'm going to take the shore out.
So that is
we'll call it sacrifice it 5 to. I call it 5 to 4 because the. Well, actually, the first baseman wasn't charging; he was back, so we call it 5 to 3.
Yeah.
Not that it matters.
There's going to be a hitter for Stan Williams.
Yep. Who we got for Stan, the man that's going to hit?
Let me take a look here. Williams.
You have Cap Peterson, possibly. I don't know.
Yeah.
He's not a very good hitter, though.
Well, let me take a look here. Now, Williams pitched 1 2/3.
Yeah.
Of perfect baseball, except that the sacrifice fly.
He allowed the inherited runner. That was his only problem.
Yeah. Let's see who's warming. It is Dick let me see who you have coming up. You got
Epstein's coming up to lead. No, wait a minute. We got McMullen, a pinch hitter, and then Epstein.
You have a McMullen. Oh, yeah. A pinch hitter and then Epstein. We're going to bring in the left-hander Ellsworth.
Ellsworth's going to be the new pitcher coming on. Now, has that changed if you take the lead? Is he going to like the guy you'd want to close it out, or? I mean, he may be just as well as anybody else. I mean, I don't know. I'm just asking.
Well, actually, you know what? You're.
Or you want to hold off until you see if you get the lead or not.
Yeah, you're too kind. I have Burkhart warming also.
Okay.
And he's a right-handed pitcher.
Right. So we got Burkhart and Ellsworth. So we won't pencil in Ellsworth yet. We'll wait and see.
Right. And let's see who's going to come in to hit here.
Yeah, the more important thing is the pinch hitter. That's the more important thing.
Yeah, there's BB there. Bijan Bain, my friend. He's a good friend of mine.
Max Alvis is from the right side, but I don't know how good he is. But
and he hardly played. 225 hitter. I have.
Cap Peterson's 227, but I don't know.
Yeah, and I won't look at the non-cardage. Yeah. I've taken Baker out. Well, it will be
Vern Fuller is 236. He's the best I can see on your bench.
Yeah, I'll bring in Vern Fuller to hit.
Okay. So Vern Fuller will hit for Williams against Knowles with a runner at second and one out. The runner on second is Brown. I'm going to hold Brown at second base because I want to keep him close to the bases as I can. And I'll take my chances with the pound signs.
Oh, that is good coffee. Wow.
All right, so I am him on second base to hold him close. I'll take my chances with the pound sign.
Okay.
So Vern Fuller and Darryl Knowles. One out runner at second. Tie game, top of the 10th. 4-6 against the right-handers. A fly to right.
Two
out
down.
Number 2. And now it's Jose Cardinal.
Come on, Jose. Jose steps in the batter's box.
First base is open. I could always walk him and pitch to your new right fielder, Mr. Hinton.
Yeah.
Who's 256. So let's see. Cardinal's
257.
They're 6-1, half a dozen of the other.
Yeah.
He just doubled in the pinch hitting role last time, though. So I think I'm going to stick.
This is a clutch situation.
Yeah, I think I'm going to. Go ahead and pitch to Jose and take my chances.
Jose, come on, my man.
He's got an anti-clutch on a 1-4, so we're going for that 1-4 result if I can find it.
Yeah,
if I roll a 1-4, you know the dice are loaded if I roll a 1-4 right now.
No, the dice are always loaded.
Yeah. 1-2, it came close. It's a pop out to second. Worked out just as well.
Oh, my. And the side is retired.
Side is retired. So Williams has no... actually, Williams... He still can get the win, but I'm sorry, he can't get the win anymore. He's out of there.
No.
Knowles is done because I'm going to pinch it for Knowles, so we can close the book on Knowles. He blew the save.
Wait a minute.
Pitched 2 innings and blew the save.
Wait a minute. What position is Knowles in the lineup?
He is hitting after McMullen, so he's going to bat second this inning.
Oh,
so I'm going to pinch it for him.
You're looking ahead. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a new
to the bottom of the 10th.
Yeah, there's a new pitcher. It's going to be Ken McMullen due up, right?
Correct. So you said you're going with
I'm going with the right-hander.
Burkhart, is that right?
Yeah, Larry Burkhart, the right-hander.
Okay.
And he will be the third.
Yep, third pitcher.
Pitcher for Cleveland. He is a +2 with Sims.
+2.
Burkhart on the mound.
And if you want to get him out, the only guy I have carded left on the bench is Jim French, the backup catcher. That's who would pinch hit after McMullen. So if you want to pull French.
1 second. Okay. 1 moment.
Sure.
You have Sam Bowens. And you have
He's not Bowens is not active on the roster though.
Why is that?
Because he last time he played was like July.
Oh, well now you're doing what I like to do in my replay.
Yeah, I don't want to use guys that weren't there.
Did you see that in baseball reference?
No, I've got the 69 season on the computer, so in a different game, not Strat, but on a different game, and I went and got all the active players off of that. So
okay,
and I looked it up. I looked it up and saw that. I looked up and saw that he hadn't played since July. But if you want to let me use him, I'll be more than happy to use him.
Yeah, all bets are off. Where this is a special game, you're available.
All right.
He's a
all right. Well, let me go back.
He's
not very good, but at least it's a body on the bench I can use for later if I need it.
Exactly.
But right now, Jim, with you having your righty in there, I'm still using Jim French. So
yeah,
since you're using Burkhart, I'm going to use French. So it's McMullen, French, and Epstein is who I have
that's
for the
good
top
coffee.
3 in the order. So McMullen, French, and Epstein are the 3 hitters coming up.
Oh, I'm rolling.
You're rolling. I got to put the new pitcher up there and my batters up here. Yeah, we got a lot of stuff going at one time, so bear with us, folks. It's a work in progress.
We're doing a great job.
Hopefully it's entertaining. I don't know. I'll be curious to see this on the replay.
Let me know when McMullen steps in the batter's box.
Hey, Frank, how you doing? McMullen is in the batter's box right now, waiting for the pitch.
Here's
from Burkhart.
Burkhart, the windup, and the pitch to McMullen. That is a 3-9 right-handed, 1-1 base hit by McMullen.
Base hit for McMullen. Oh, and by the way, Dennis Higgins is loosening the bullpen. He would come in for the 11th if it goes there. if we get that far. Who's hitting? Jim French. Pinch hitting Jim French.
Okay, French is a left-handed hitter.
Yes.
We're going to make a pitching change here.
Okay. You going with Ellsworth?
We're going with Ellsworth.
Okay, so Burkhart just faced one guy and gave up a hit. And he could take the loss if he scores. I mean,
Absolutely.
If the Senators win in the bottom of the 10th, he can face one batter and take the loss and really
There's a little
have a
break
bad
in
day.
the action, folks, as Dick Ellsworth.
Dick Ellsworth is loose.
Yeah, he's coming in. He's a -1 quotient.
So that'd be a -1. But McMullen's not going anywhere.
Yeah, and French is French going to hit?
He's going to swing away. He's not going to bunt because he's not a very good bunter.
But so you're going to keep the left-hander French in there?
Yes, because he's got some good stuff on column 3. And
okay.
Ellsworth can still be had on a lefty result. So
yeah, here's Ellsworth now from the stretch.
If he was a better bunter, I'd bunt, but he's not a good bunter, so I'm going to let him swing.
There's a C.
Yeah, he's not. I still prefer to have a B or better.
Here's the pitch to French. That is 2-7, left-handed. Struck him out.
Oh well, it happens.
And here's Super Jew Epstein.
Super Jew, lefty on lefty, Super Jew.
It works out to bring Ellsworth in.
Yeah, but you guys, 2 lefties are coming up, Epstein and Unser.
That's what I'm saying. It's a good. Yeah. I think it's a good move to bring Ellsworth here.
Yeah.
1 out, the winning run on
That's
first.
all right. Super Jew's going to hit that column 3 and take care of business.
Okay. Super Jew Epstein with the winning run on first base, 1 out, bottom of the 10th, tied at 5. Here's the pitch to Epstein. That is 6-2 left-handed. Grounds it to second, forcing McMullen.
Fielder's choice, 4-6. Fielder's choice. Epstein's the new runner, and he's not going anywhere either. So
I call it a force out.
Yep, fielder's choice, 4-6.
So it's 2 outs now.
If I could write now, that would help. And now Unser has a chance with Epstein at first.
Unser 0 for 3 on a walk.
Not a clutch situation because nobody's in scoring position, so it's not a clutch situation yet.
It's Epstein on first. He can't run.
No, he's a 10.
Here's the pitch from Ellsworth.
But not being held is an 11, and then 2 outs is a 13. So anything's
4-5 left-handed single to center.
4-5.
Oh, I'm sorry. No. I'm sorry.
Fly to left.
Fly to the left, and the side is retired.
Yeah, I think you were looking at Unser's card by mistake.
I was. Yeah.
Yep.
I do that sometimes.
I do it too, more than you imagine. How about that? We're going to the 11th inning. And Dennis Higgins is the new pitcher.
Whoa. 4th pitcher for the Senators.
Yep. And Higgins is a +3 and a -2, so it's a +1 quotient for the pitcher-catcher interaction.
Let me pull Higgins out. This has turned out to be a game, I'll tell you.
And I've got Hinton, Sims, and Harrelson due up. Is that what you show?
Yes.
Okay. So we got the righty Higgins going against a righty-lefty. So
let me maneuver this, folks, and I just want you all to have the understanding that it's a 5-5 game. You can't see the far left of the score sheet where orienting here so you can see Higgins and the top of the 11th.
Yep.
And it's going to be Hinton.
Yep, Chuck Hinton, who had a pinch hit double his first time up.
His first time up.
Yep, pinch hit double his first time up when he hit for Baker.
And you are
that wasn't him. He pinch ran. That was the catcher that hit the double. That was
Suarez.
That was Suarez that hit the pinch hit double. So this is actually Hinton's first at bat. So it's coming in as a pinch runner.
Yeah.
So Higgins, the righty, and Higgins on the 69 season was 10-9 with 16 saves and a 3.48 ERA. So he's not a slouch by any means. All right. So here's Higgins, 3-5 to Hinton, struck him out. Starts the 11th with a strikeout. For the Duke, and I'm assuming you're not going to pinch it for anybody in the lineup right now, are you?
I don't think so. No.
Okay. All right. So here's the Duke.
Duke is a good hitter.
Yeah, but he's had a rough day. He got hit by a pitch, but he's 0 for 4 otherwise.
Yeah.
310, and he's going to ballpark single check, and that's a 1-15. That's a 7. So Duke Sims will get himself a single off the ballpark.
And the problem with Duke is he
doesn't run very well at all, though.
He's a 1-9 running, and we don't have. I don't think we have another catcher.
You got Ray Fosse. You got Ray Fosse.
I do have Ray Fosse. We're going to bring.
So if you want to pinch run,
and by the way, Ray Fosse has been playing lately.
Yeah. So if you want to bring in a pinch runner, you can bring Fosse in to catch. After the
which
fact,
is what we're going to do. I'm going to bring in.
Okay.
Let me see who I'm bringing in here to.
Nelson, maybe. I don't know who's a good runner here.
Well, I hate to use Russ Snyder because he's the best hitter. I'm going to bring Dave Nelson in.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Dave Nelson.
He is a speedster.
Yeah.
So Nelson.
And in the bottom of the inning, Fosse will catch.
That's correct.
Okay. So Dave Nelson, let me get his card so I can check out his running ability. And he runs at a 16, so I will hold him on, not necessarily for the stealing, but just to prevent him from getting a big jump on a base hit. So
interesting.
I am going to hold him on. So sometimes the hold is for to cut down on a first to third as much as it is a stolen base. So
here's Hawk Harrelson.
So, Hawk Harrelson with the runner being held.
Swinging for the fences, Hawk.
We got a 5-7, and that's a 1-8 double, but the double die is a 15, so it's a fly to center.
2 down.
He just missed a double, but Unser hauled it in. Now I'm gonna. Boy, last time I walked Horton, but I had a lefty on the mound when I did it, and pitched to Klimchak, and it worked out well.
He's still alive, this time, by the way.
Who, Horton or Klimchak, or both?
Horton is alive, and it's a sad story what happened. But we'll let you all know sometime. Now's not the time.
Boy, you know what? Higgins has a lot of walks against lefties and stuff like that. So
Hinton is a right-handed hitter.
With trepidation. Yeah, with a trepidation, I'm gonna pitch to Horton with trepidation in my.
Okay.
At least the runner's not on second; he's only on first. So if I can, keep 2 asteroids, it keeps the run from scoring.
Don't hit a 3-4 or a 3-5 or a 3-10.
Yeah, I don't want any of that stuff. No, I don't want any of that stuff. So Higgins, 3-3, just missed it. Ground ball to first to end the inning.
Oh my!
Boy, 1 number off. It would have been a 2-run dinger.
Oh my!
Otherwise,
and we're heading to the bottom of the 11th.
So Higgins got out of it. How about that? Higgins weasels his way out of that.
He really did get out of that. And we have, just to let you all know, we have Ray Fosse catching.
Yep.
We have Hinton in left. And we have Dick Ellsworth, the left-hander.
Yep. And I've got Casanova, Allen, and Brinkman, the top 3, number 8, 9, and 1 hitters. So
right.
Casanova, Allen, and Brinkman are the hitters.
Right. And I'm rolling.
Casanova had a big sacrifice fly last time. So
here's Paul Casanova to lead it off.
Make sure I got the cards in here where you can see them. Let me make sure before we roll here. I hope I do.
There is
I just moved it, so hopefully
in the Cleveland bullpen.
There we go. Okay.
Just to let
We got
you all
Hargan or we got
know.
Paul? Steve Hargan or Paul? Hargan's the righty, Paul's the
Yeah.
lefty.
Oh God, look at him, Hargan. Oh my God. You know what? Never mind.
You don't want to use Hargan. Don't want to take a chances with Hargan, huh?
I don't want to use anybody. I'll cross that bridge when I come to it.
There you go. Works for me.
Here's Ellsworth.
All right, the lover is up.
Here's Ellsworth facing Casanova to lead it off.
Yeah, the lover is going to do something this time finally.
Ellsworth is ready. Here's the pitch. That's a 5-10 right-handed. He walked him.
How about that?
And he's a one.
Boy, leadoff walk, but Casanova can't run worth a patootie.
Yeah, we're playing this like it's the 7th game of the World Series.
Yeah.
Is he going to stay?
And Hank Allen, unfortunately, actually is not a good bunter, though, so I'm screwed on that.
Are we keeping Casanova on first?
Yes, Casanova's not going anywhere. He's going to stay on first base, and Hank Allen is swinging away. I'm not going to bunt with a D bunter. I'm not going to do that.
Here's Ellsworth from the stretch.
Hank Allen's going to do something here.
The pitch to
Single,
Hank.
2 asteroids.
That's a 4-7 right-handed single 1 to 18. It's a 19.
Oh, the devil die did it.
Stopped by Brown. He steps on the bag. No throw to first.
That's why it's called the devil die.
And what a beautiful play by Larry Brown. It might have been an optical illusion to some people. He dove for it, stopped the ball, and then just threw himself on second base to force Casanova. Of course, there was no throw to first. It's 1 out, and Allen is on first.
Yep. And I'm going to try for the lead with Hank Allen.
Oh, let me check on Allen. 1 to 19.
He needs a 5 or a 6 to get the lead.
We're going to hold Allen. He is a 1 to 17. I'm sorry, he's a 1 to 18, 1 to 16. Right?
Your pitcher is a -1 combination, right?
Yeah. So he's a 1 to 18.
Yep, and then the -2 for being hit. Yep, so it's a -3 total with the 2 being held. So it's a 1 to 16 if he gets the lead.
Is he going for the lead?
Yes, needs a 5 or a 6. Roll me a 5 or a 6, and I'll be happy.
Okay, here's Ellsworth now.
With 5 or a 6
at the plate. Allen trying to get the lead, and he does not get.
No, missed it by 1. Boy, that came close. That's all right. Steady Eddie's had a good game.
We will continue to hold Allen.
Yep, but Steady Eddie's going to get a base hit here, so just feeling against the lefty. He's going to find that column 1 to his liking.
Steady Eddie, 2 for 5 today.
Yeah, but I need a column 1 big time.
Here's Ellsworth. They really don't have anyone to bring in to pitch. Here's the pitch to Brinkman. That is a 5-4 right-handed
5-4.
catcher X.
Catcher X. Oh, maybe a pass ball or something, or a wild pitch.
That's going to be that's going to be
Duke Sims.
No, Fossey.
Oh, that's right, Fossey, because he came to catch. He's a 2E9. 2E9.
2E9. I'm rolling it.
See, you bring Fossey in and he gets tested early.
2E9. That's going to be a 14-2 with a runner on first, 1 out. That is a 14-2. It's a pop-up in foul territory.
Yep, but that's a 16, though.
Yeah, 16. He's an E. What did we say he was? He's an E9?
There's no 16. He got a break.
He's an E9. Yeah, he makes
got
the catch. He makes
foul out to the catcher.
2 outs.
For Tim Cullen. No, I'm sorry, for Bernie Allen, because he had come in to pinch hit for Cullen. So Bernie Allen should hit her lefty on lefty. But I got nobody else left. So.
And this is his second at bat.
Yeah, war of attrition kind of thing.
Bernie Allen, 2 outs, the winning run on first. Bernie Allen and We have Hank
And
Allen on first.
Hank Allen first, and Bernie Allen batting. How about that?
Exactly. It happens. Here's Ellsworth now, trying to get out of this. And the pitch 1-6 for Bernie.
You did fly to right.
And getting under that is Hawk Harrelson. He makes the catch, and we're going to the 12th.
Yep.
Are
12th
you
inning, Dennis.
are you
I'm good.
game?
So
I mean, we could.
I'm certainly game.
Oh my!
We got
Oh
Dennis
my.
Higgins facing Klimchak coming up in the 12th.
Okay, here's
That's
Higgins.
the 12th is the last inning on my score sheet, though. Then it runs and it hits.
You know what I do?
I just keep that blank until we get a final, I guess.
No, this is the 13th, the at bat. I make this the 13th. You see what I'm saying? Do you see this?
You talking about the top of the score sheet? You make it the 13th instead of the 12th?
No. I'm saying if it goes to the 13th, you know where it starts with the at bat line?
Oh yeah. I'm sorry. Yeah, I see what you're saying.
I just write it in
You
like
scratch
this.
out the A, B, and I'm talking about the line score down at the bottom. It only goes to 12. So
what I do is I go right across. Another option is to go here under the 3rd to make it the 13th and put the things here.
Oh, okay.
Whatever you want to do.
Didn't think we'd have this. Who'd have thought we'd have gone 12 innings already in this game?
Unbelievable. And this game we started early, 8:15. We are 2.5 hours in.
Yeah.
That's
this
about
would be a good premiere. This would be a good premiere for later on, won't it?
Oh, this is going to be awesome. Yeah. Now Higgins
is pitching to Klimchak, Brown, and Leone. And then you might need a pinch hitter for Ellsworth if it gets to that.
Here's Klimchak. I'm going. Oh, there you go.
3-5, and he's going to pop to second.
1 out.
And that's going to bring up Larry Brown. He's had a good day. He's had 3 hits.
Brown
all singles,
3 for 5.
But singles will do it sometimes. 4-7. He's going to walk this time. Higgins didn't want to face him, I guess. He's going to walk him. And I am going to hold him on. I don't know if you want to try for a lead or not. It's a +1 on my end for the pitcher, so it'll be a -1. So if we got the lead, it'd be a 1-12.
Yeah, no, I'm not going to do anything like that.
Okay, but I am holding him on, just like I said, for base running purposes and so forth. And now Mr. Steady Eddie Leon. (4-3), and that's a fly ball right field X, and that is the right fielder is Hank Allen, and he is a 3, but he's an E25. Don't know if I've seen an outfielder had that bad of an E rating. This could be a 2-base error. This could be a 2-base error waiting to happen.
Oh my!
3-13. Well, I know he's going to get to it. That's not the issue. 3-13, he will get to it. It's the error that's the problem. He's a 10, but a lot of times 10s are safe on errors. A lot of times, but not necessarily. When you need 25, nope, there's no 10. I've noticed on these charts there aren't many errors at all.
So he makes the catch.
Yeah, because if you look at the chart, there are no 10s anywhere on the chart in the outfield. I don't think there's any in the infield. There's a couple in the infield, but in the outfield there are no 10s. So he does struggle and make the catch. A fortunate roll, as they say.
I don't know if you know. Do you know, does Mike Paul start in any game after this? Or are you able to tell?
I did not. I mean, to me, he did not, because I listed him as being available. So that means he did not start any game coming up, or I would have not listed him as being available. So he is available to pitch.
Paul is warming.
So if you want to pinch hit, you can do that.
Oh Lord!
You do have Snyder. You do have Snyder available as a pinch hitter.
Well, I'm going to use Snyder only because, just for realism, Ellsworth has pitched a lot of innings.
Yeah.
And Paul.
Plus, you're trying to get that run across too. So.
Yeah, Paul will come in next inning.
Okay. But Russ Snyder is your batter, and he was a
Right.
248 hitter, so not horrible
Just
by any
bear with me
means.
1 second. 7, 8,
Sure.
9. He pitched. Oh, he pitched 2 innings. That's all. He allowed
Yeah.
1 hit. He walked 1, struck out 1, no runs.
And Mr. Paul. So Hargan is languishing in the I'll bring him in if I'm desperate mode.
Well, he's got a 5 point something ERA.
Yeah.
And
Paul's
that's
3.61, so he's not bad.
Here's Russ Snyder coming up.
So Ellsworth is done, and Paul will pitch the bottom of the 12th.
That's correct. And Snyder
and
pinch
Russ
hitting here.
with and I'm still holding Brown on. So all right, so Snyder against Higgins, righty on a lefty. As I drop another die again. Okay, now we're ready. 3-10, and he's going to fly to left. That's going to end the inning.
Oh boy.
So we go to the bottom of the 12th.
Mike Paul.
And Mike Paul is coming on. He'll be facing, let's see who he's going to face here. He's going to face Stroud, McMullen, and I'm going to need a pinch hitter off the bench. I'm going to need that. You said I can use the one guy I said that wasn't available, but you said it's Free Willy. So Sam Bowens is going to pinch hit.
Paul is a
So
plus
Stroud,
5, by the way. Plus 5 quotient.
Yeah. So we got Stroud, McMullen, and Bowens pinch hitting. That's what I've got coming up.
You have, let me see, Ed Stroud.
McMullen.
Yeah.
And then Bowens after that. Those are the 3 hitters I have coming up.
Okay, here's Mike Paul on the mound.
Yep.
Paul is the left-hander
against Stroud, the lefty.
Right.
Boy, I love to have. I love to have Frank Howard right now. I kind of kicking myself for making that.
But, yeah, I mean, Howard is sitting.
It was a
on
defensive.
The bench.
It was a defensive move to try to win the game in the 9th and not have a. I would have felt just as bad if you'd have doubled on a left field X chance and I had Howard still in the game. So I would have felt, why didn't I bring in the defensive in? So it's kind of darn if you do, darn if you don't. You know.
Here's Paul now.
Yep.
The pitch to Stroud. That is 2-6 left-handed. That is a drive hit out.
Wow, 1-18 triple.
Into the gap. It's extra bases, and Stroud is on third with a triple.
Ooh, so maybe that was a good move after all. You never know. Now the infield's got to come in, obviously.
We'll bring the infield in, yeah.
Do you pitch to McMullen, or do you walk him and put an extra guy on that it really doesn't matter anyway?
No, we'll pitch.
Or do you want to pitch to McMullen?
Wait a minute. You're helping me a lot.
Well, I'm trying to manage for both teams. That's just I'm just in my brain to manage for both teams.
You know, I'm looking
to think of all the options.
You have Bowens.
But then I have this. After Bowens, you got the Super Jew.
Right.
Although it is lefty on lefty
I'll walk McMullen.
All right, McMullen walk because his run doesn't mean anything.
You're helping me a lot.
And now the pinch hitter Sam Bowens is up.
Wow.
Did you pull Sam Bowens yet?
I'm pulling Bowens out.
Okay. So we got Bowens pinch hitting with runners at the corners and nobody out in the bottom of the 12th of a tie game against Mike Paul.
And Bowens goes back. I think he was on the 64 team. I have that set. Okay, Bowens.
I'm not sure. That's one set I don't have is 64. I got 67 and 69, but not 64.
Okay, Paul facing Bowens, infield in.
And infield has to be in, no choice.
Absolutely. Yeah, it's true, Ben. Ben has a good comment there.
Yeah, well, you know, it's for fun. It's not for competition. It's for fun. If this was competitive, I wouldn't say a word.
And I'm learning. Yeah. First and third, nobody out. Bowens at the plate.
Pete Rose did not bet on this game, so we're okay.
I think I'm rolling.
You are rolling.
Here's Paul.
Roll me something good, hopefully.
Infield in. Here's the pitch to Bowens. That's a 5-2 right-handed. That's a ballpark blast.
But he has weak power. But a base hit would end the game anyway. 1-13.
Whoa. Hold on. In Washington.
Yep, 1-13 for a righty.
It's a fly ball to left on a 14 devil die, and he will
But still, it's a
pass,
sacrifice fly, though. So it's a
and the
sacrifice
ball
fly
game
that
is
ends the
over.
game. Yep, sacrifice fly by Bowens
A
wins the game.
walk-off sacrifice fly. The game is over. The final, folks.
6-5. What a ball game.
Incredible game. I'm gonna do the totals real quick if that's okay with you.
Absolutely.
That was one hell of a game.
Yeah, we couldn't have scripted a better game, could we?
No, I forgot to put in Knowles. I hate when that happens. Yeah. 8. Knowles, I guess, pitched 2. Oh, God.
I got almost 2 hours to rest up before the game of the week, so I'm in good shape.
I could pass up on the totals. Well,
no, go right ahead. No, go right ahead. I'd rather have the totals, actually.
Yeah, 5-8. I'm trying to figure out how many innings Knowles pitched.
I had him for 2 innings, as far as I know. I had him for 2 innings.
The 9th and the 10th?
Yep, absolutely.
Okay, so he pitched.
Then I brought Higgins. Then I brought Higgins in for the rest of the way.
He allowed 2
So Higgins
hits.
is the pitcher. Higgins is the winner because he's a pitcher of record.
He struck out none. He allowed 1 run here.
Yeah, and Paul is the loser.
And Higgins is the winner, right?
Yep, Higgins is the winner. Paul the loser.
Higgins 5-8-10. Higgins pitched 1 inning.
Actually, he pitched 2 innings, I thought.
5-8-10.
Yeah, he pitched.
Yes,
he pitched the 11th and the 12th. Yeah,
2 innings.
Gave up a hit and a walk.
A hit, a
Struck
walk,
out
1 strikeout,
no walks and a strikeout.
No runs. He gets the win.
Yeah. Yep.
The loss goes to Paul.
3rd of an inning for Paul.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11. He pitched 1/3. 1 hit, 1 walk, no strikeouts, 1 run. The final line, Washington Senators 6 runs, 9 hits, and 1 error. You can double check it if you want. Cleveland 5 runs, out hitting the Senators and losing 9, 10, 11, 12 hits. And
so 6-9-1, 5-9-1.
6-9-1, 5-12-1, right?
5-12-1. Yep. 5-12-1.
And that's the ball game.
Yep.
This was absolutely awesome. Demos, you're a great
guy. Frank, I don't have the rule book in front of me, so I need to go back. I would have to go back and look and see if a fly out to left with the. He didn't bring the. He didn't really declare if the outfield was in or not. He just
I don't
the infield.
Play, so yeah, I don't play outfield in. I don't.
Yeah, so I think he's saying, and it's true. If you play the outfield in, and any sacrifice fly would actually turn into a single. But for our purposes, you were playing the outfield back, so. Sacrifice fly would stay into play.
Oh, that's the infield that's a good observation by Frank.
Yeah, the infield end has no effect on the outfielder.
So had I brought the outfield in, it would have been a base hit.
Yeah, because he wouldn't have been deep enough to catch the sacrifice fly. It would have went over his head and been a single. Right. The game would have been over anyway. I mean,
right.
You're talking semantics at this point, but just to be technically correct, he is correct.
What a game.
Yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed it, Mr. Guterman.
Hey, thank you.
I thoroughly enjoyed it.
Oh, me too. This exceeded my expectations. I'm looking forward to setting up a nice.
If you want to do it again sometime, I'll be happy to do it. As long as the schedule allows it.
Actually, this was Kathy Harden's idea.
Yeah.
And
she had a good idea.
Yeah, she suggested that I invite people to play for the playoffs and the World Series. So what I'm really looking forward to, on my current pace, the postseason starts the final week of this month. And if you want to play at least one, I'd love it. And I think if you wanted to play more than one, it would be a good idea that you take one team and stick with it.
Right.
The only thing is I want the Pirates.
Oh, I don't blame you.
Yeah, I like them, and you can go for the
Now, if I was going to pick a team at all, it'd be the Orioles, but I don't.
yeah.
That
You
might
could take
be
the Orioles. I could take
cheating to
the.
take the Orioles.
You could take the Orioles. I'll take the Twins, and
But I mean, but it's just because I'm working during the morning and everything on weekdays, my Saturday and Sunday morning or in the evening, afternoon, evening are only chances I would have to do it
I
live.
will
That's the only
completely.
problem.
I would completely tailor it to your schedule. Really,
Oh, okay. All right. Sounds
don't worry
cool.
about that. So
Yeah, if you want to do like one weeknight around 7 or 7:30, I'd be cool with that.
that'd be great.
Yeah,
That
or
would.
Saturday or Sunday morning, just as
Well,
well,
we got about three
just as well.
weeks. We have about 3 weeks
Yeah, we can
before,
work out all the details later.
and
But cheap
yeah,
plug.
that's no cheap plug. No, no, this is part of the game.
Yeah,
Yeah, go ahead.
game of the week. I've got the score
Spaceman.
sheet all filled out and ready to go. Spaceman Lee against Jim Palmer.
And I love this game. Thank you, Kathy Harden, for the suggestion. I want to thank everyone.
Absolutely.
Thank you to everybody in the text, David, Frank, Bill Ivamy, Ben Witz, Stacking, Midlife Crisis, and everybody else. Philip Reynolds, Alex,
And I'm glad we got underway because we had a little technical difficulty there in the beginning, but when you sent that email link, it worked just perfectly.
Ivan Morel, my friend Bijan Bain, BB.
Yeah, there you go.
And this was awesome.
Yep,
We
Kathy
got
comes through again with another wonderful idea.
absolutely, and we've got 2 hours, just about 2 hours.
Yeah, about an hour and 45 minutes or so.
Yeah, until the game of the week.
Yep.
And I'm looking forward to it.
Yep. Eddie Casco managed the 73 Red Sox, and Earl Weaver managed the 73 Orioles. And we'll see the spaceman, Bill Lee.
I'm looking forward to it.
See what he can do against that Oriole lineup. Now, the Orioles won the division in the real world, and they're 3.5 back of the Red Sox. So they're trying to
And didn't they
make
lose?
make up
They
some
lost
ground.
to the A's in the playoffs.
That's correct. They lost to the Oakland A's in the ALCS,
They were still a
and
very good.
the A's went on to beat the Mets in the World Series.
Right. In seven
And the
games,
Orioles
I
won it
believe,
again in '74 as well. So '74 was kind of their last year of their heyday.
of that
And then
dynasty. That was the
right,
dynasty.
then they had a couple of down years, and then all of a sudden they got Eddie Murray and some other guys in '77, '78, '79. They came right back.
Yeah.
But they had a couple of lean years there in '75 and '76. They had a couple of lean years.
Thanks a lot, David. And I'm sorry we
Oh, thank you
didn't.
very much.
And I'm sorry we didn't see Tabby today.
Well, no, it's hard to believe. I don't. She's still grieving over the dog's death from a couple months ago. She's sitting on a blanket because I still have all the bedding of the dog in the bedroom. I didn't want to move it. I didn't have the heart to
God,
move
that
it
is
yet.
sad. That is sad.
And she's sitting on the blanket. I guess because it still has kind of her smell to it or whatever. I don't understand
Yeah.
animal psychology that much,
No,
but
that's true. They do
that's
that. They do that.
they
They
she
do that with.
she's done that the last couple of days, so it's kind of her new thing now. So
Yeah.
she may show up for the game in a week. I don't know. It's hard to tell, but
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
But I mean, she misses her friend. Like, I mean, I still miss her, but it's been almost 2 months.
Right.
But I still miss her. So
Well,
when you had a dog for 17 years, it becomes part of your everyday
well,
life, and then you don't have it anymore.
something I learned in my being in the field of mental health is that people, and I think cats are people too. People have unique grief reactions. There's no
Yep.
right way to grieve, and this is what she's doing. You take care, and I'll catch you on the game of the week.
Absolutely. I enjoyed it. Thank you very much for inviting me.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye bye.